Hello, hello, how's it going, guys? It is Friday. That's an actual day that I've got correct for the first time. It is Friday evening here in the UK. It is about nearly 9 p.m. We are obviously playing some more DUNE Awakening today. We are hoping to do a little bit of a Deep Desert Echo Lab raid about 10 o'clock, so in about an hour's time. In the meantime, we are going to look for some other base locations, just have a little mess about on there. So let's hop into our world with all the guys in it as well. See who's about, see who's playing. And, yeah, just, I think we're going to need to, we might need to make some rockets for our ornithopter. Or we go out there in storage. I don't know. I don't know. They have done some changes for the Deep Desert, which is now, like, half of it's PvE, the other half's PvP. So that'll be interesting to see the different changes for that as well. So I hope everyone is doing well, though, on this fine evening, or whatever time it is for you guys, wherever you are. So yeah, let's hop straight into it. I want to do a little bit of building today, a little bit of the Echo Lab Deep Desert stuff, check it out, see what the differences is and are. Maybe we'll just go straight into that. Why not? Let's go straight to the Deep Desert and just check out the changes real quick. We don't need to go into the PvP area, but we can have a look in the PvE area, right? There's nothing stopping us doing that. I think it is probably worth... How's it going, Aruta? How's it going? I hope you're doing well. I think it probably is worth grabbing some scraps just so we can make some of the respawn beacons, because no doubt we will be dying. I will not be surprised. So let's make, I don't know, like 4 maybe, and we can work out where we want to put them and stuff. Just chuck the rest of that in there. Hopefully they're still crafting in my inventory. They are. Perfect. Let's just head to the Deep Desert. We can have a little check out there first of all before we go there for the Echo Lab stuff. Might as well have a little check out now. Why not? It'd almost be rude not to. See how the base is. Okay, that base has got taller. Nothing else has been over too much. I'm still surprised that the Harkonnen base out here has completely disappeared. I believe it was still there. I want to say it was still there. Was it still there the last stream? I'm not actually sure if it was still there the last stream or if it was gone already. But yeah, let's head towards the Deep Desert area anyway. We were obviously not last stream. Yesterday, while I was playing and not streaming, I was doing a little bit of skills stuff. So we need to do some of them level 2 for a lot of the skills now. We've started the quest for them effectively, but we haven't like finished them, so we need to do that. We did like confirm this area as our building area. So as you can see now, we have used quite a lot of the base extenders, if I do say so myself. If we grab out the tool, I'll show you what I mean. So right now we've claimed a lot of this area. So you can see here, we've literally claimed, the only bit that we haven't claimed is this bit here, just because we've run out of base extenders, basically. But we've got this big area, so we've got pretty much the rest of this pillar. We've got down here because we've lowered it as well, which is awesome. We got over there as well. I don't know what we're going to do over there, but we've got quite an amazing space, to be honest with you. Literally over here as well, extending out. This also brings it all the way up to the top here as well. So this is covering this whole pillar up here. So we've got quite a nice pillar to start base designing with. We did chuck a little generator up here just for if sandstorms do come in and stuff. So you'll have a huge empire in DUNE. We already do have a huge empire, to be fair, in DUNE with the guild stuff and the guild bases. But I just want to make... Huh? Why does it say no power? I'm so confused. Why does it say no power? What? Power usage, 90. For what? What are we using? Oh, because I guess the base is bigger? Right? I'm assuming it means because I've extended the base, it actually just generally uses more power. That's interesting. I didn't know that. But yeah, this whole base covers this whole pillar and these 2 pillars as well, so that'll be really, really cool. Exactly, yeah, I just want to expand it more and build bases myself more. I built a base over there. It was my first time building. I think it's come off not bad. It's not horrendous, but it's not the best it could possibly be. I think the interior is really nicely done, but I am a little bit disappointed how the outside looks. I do want to do some improvements to it at some point, but I also want to make some more built bases. We have the guild base, but that's not really mainly been built by me, and I'm almost thinking I feel like I should give that base over to someone else, with obviously still having the area confirmed effectively. Bro's bills increased. Yeah, legit. What the hell? I have more area now. My bills are increased. I guess that makes sense, but damn, man. The power's increased as well. So I feel like I will get rid of this generator and I'll get someone else in get rid of this sub-thief and get someone else in the guild to put their sub-thief down in that to claim it. It's probably my thought process for it. But yeah, we do have like a few bases. So we've got the base over here, as you can see right in front of us, where my little the middle screen is. So that's the loot drop-off location. So that's still powered, which is nice. We've got the Spice Point base over here. I am on the lookout for another base location I want to mess about with. This might be in Mesa Tyrol, maybe. I want to have a little look around the area. I haven't really been over there much, so I just want to have a venture. Maybe we'll build a base over there. I mean, we'll have a base here, right, which is a nice, like, in-between of everything. Here, a bit closer to Spice Point and the shield wall, so it'd be cool to have one over there. And there's some decent resource over there as well. But in the meantime, let's smash into the shield wall and let's start going this way. See what's happening. See what's going on over in Deep Desert. Because it is apparently half and half now, which is very, very strange. But I think it's a nice improvement. So let's head all the way to the top, which is where the Deep Desert is located. Got this fun little map area. Do you also play Minecraft and Roblox? We did. We've played Minecraft before. We do actually want to return to that at some point because we want to continue to do our hardcore world. But we're literally doing the hardcore world just to complete the dragon. Nothing else. We're not there to mess about. Well, not really. The idea is to actually beat the game because I've never beat the game on hardcore. So that's one thing. But when we've done the dragon, that's it done effectively. But we'll do some more streams of that coming up soon, I'm sure. We have played Roblox, but only while drinking. But we have stopped drinking. The problem is the game is dying out faster than it's progressing. Damn, some crazy claims as soon as we join the Deep Desert. People are very salty about the whole PvP situation changing to PvE. So, as you can't see here, but apparently some of this area is effectively PvP, PvE. Can't see it because you haven't surveyed it, but that's fine. But, you know, I think it's not dying out quicker than people are expecting it to. I think people are just annoyed about the whole change with the PvP and PvE, which is people's issue. But not for me, I'm okay. But feel free to read the chats, what's going on over there at the left side. Yeah, we've only done Roblox while drunk streaming. But we try not to do that anymore because technically it's against TO terms of whatever, terms of service for Twitch. So we don't do that much. We don't do that at all anymore. We used to do quite a few drunk streams, to be fair. I think, but yeah, it was enjoyable, but I was getting to the point where I did seem to be drinking every weekend for a stream, which is not the best. And yeah, as much as it was fun and amazing for people to watch, there is definitely some funny moments. It just wasn't ideal, really. It wasn't sustainable. So we've only really done Roblox while drunk. We probably wouldn't return to it if we weren't drinking, and I probably won't be drinking again on stream, to be fair. Or it's very unlikely I'll be drinking again on stream, to be fair. So this is the Deep Desert. Maybe we can turn off the chat, which would be quite nice, I think, just to kind of so it doesn't block out a lot of the view, because it is quite a lot. Try it sober. I feel like it would be against terms and conditions for someone my age to be playing Roblox. Against terms of service to be playing Roblox at this age. Where am I trying to find settings? That's what I'm trying to look for. There should be a little. If I change chat, I think I might change the whole chat, and I don't really remove like guild chat because that's so key. It's gonna be on display, right? Or you'd at least think it would be. So maybe if we do this, apply this, and then if we go in chat... Oh, if we go in chat, we can see chat. That works perfectly, because we can then just keep checking chat if we want to. No, I wouldn't mean their 30-year-old man that playing it for a living. Yeah. Oh, wait. No, I wouldn't. I mean, there are 30-year-olds man that play it for a living. Yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe people play that for a living. But, you know. Each to their own, I guess. I mean, it is kind of slightly weird because it is aimed at kids. I do remember used to playing that as a kid. There wasn't as crazy as it is now. Like, there's like full-on games within Roblox. There was the stuff I used to play was like back in the day, like ages ago, was like when it was more early days of Roblox. It was like tycoons, and I'm sure there is probably still loads of tycoons, and like world disaster or something along the lines of that. Please tell me we are in the PvE area, right? And not in PvP area. I haven't been in it since there's PvE eras now. I'm just gonna hunt for this. I might have to double check this, see if the guild has scouted out where the Echo Labs are for this run. I'm sure they probably have. I'll have to little browse. Did we even shake? Do we even bring our fuel for this? Oh, we brought a little bit of fuel. So there was yeah, like the world disaster things is what we used to do. But yeah, not much. Yeah, it has evolved like crazy. It's kind of mad. It's kind of insane. I used to play Club Penguin a lot, like when I was a kid. That was like the best game in the world for me. I used to love that. I never had I never had like membership, or I rarely had membership. So I was just had like, you know, chilling on the free stuff, getting my one free puffle. You know how it is. Surely there's got to be an Echo Lab around here somewhere, but we were going to park up at the top here. And we'll just have a check on our Discord to see where the guys have scouted areas and where there is potentially a Echo Lab for us to have a little mess around. I feel like I remember someone saying it's in D2, which would make it up here to the left. Up here to the left, maybe? Let me just have a little look to see if there has been updated into the weekly deep desert stuff. I don't know if this has changed since they've now made it PvE or not. I'm assuming it probably has. But I am not too sure. We can just have a little browse around, right? You want a doomed PvP now? What? What do you mean? I know there's like half of it is PvE, half of it's PvP. Oh, that's a little cave. Sure, there's got to be an Echo Lab around here somewhere. It looks like it would be. If not, we'll head to D2, because I do remember someone was saying D2 is PvE area still. Might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty certain. Or at least an Echo Lab in there. I don't think there's going to be any Echo Labs here. I thought there might have been, because there's quite a lot of stuff around here, but it doesn't look like anything's here. That's fine. You want to do some... No, not right now. We have literally got thrusters on and no rockets. And ideally, we want to go out in rockets. So we will do some Echo Lab stuff when it's about 10 o'clock, which will be... maybe a bit of PvP. We'll probably go to some of the PvP areas. Whether we take thrusters, storage, or missiles, I don't know. I'll have to chat to some of the other people. I don't even know how many people are joining us for that. I don't think many people actually responded to the call out in the Discord saying about it. I've got one person so far, so whether they actually join or not, I don't know. I think Matt might be around then as well, so we'll see if he's free to hop on with us, do some Echo Lab stuff. We'll just see who's about as well. Gotcha. Makes sense. But let's head over to D2 just to see if that is the area for us where we can do the Echo Lab stuff. A little crash ship. Yes, you are the person who has responded. I'm surprised not more people have responded. It's quite a quiet one for that one, to be fair. I'm going to get some more times for other people, but some other people have to run it because I'm away this weekend, unfortunately. But I'll definitely get some more people in the guild to run some more Echo Lab times to do deep desert stuff. Because we'll probably go to the PvP areas, but I just need to confirm where those areas are as well. So, but that's always awesome. Always good to see who's about and see how we get on. But if there's a smaller number, maybe we'll just do some PvE ones, because some of those are pretty difficult. We can just see how many people we got and how many people we're rocking with this time. I remember last time there was quite a few of us. There was like 6 of us, but we ended up encountering like a team of 15 with ornithopters, and we got absolutely demolished, or 12 or something. It was kind of crazy. We should move over to this bit and still continue, I guess. We are burning through fuel. Burning through it. It's kind of insane, actually, how much we get through with the booster things on here. And the question is whether I bring... I'm thinking if we're doing Echo Lab, I'll probably end up bringing this one, the Scout, because I'm worried about my Assault, because I can't put it in my pocket. Mainly because, well, it's an Assault, right? So you can't put them away. So if there's a sandstorm or if there's other players trying to demolish it, they're just gonna wreck it. I can't have it in my pocket, right? So it's probably gonna be better safe to bring a Scout. But then the question is, maybe it's worth us chucking these boosters on and just having a lot of fuel cells, because honestly, they got a bit of a nerf with the rockets on. So there's always that. And I feel like if we do have the... Ooh, Spice Below. If we do have the jets on it, the thrusters, it does mean we are going to be a little bit more safe, potentially, avoiding missiles, etc. Exactly, yeah. Better to be safe than sorry, absolutely, is what I'm thinking. And I think the thrusters will let me escape combat. And I know the rockets would, and technically, is also better safe than sorry as well. It's like you can defend yourself, but you can't exactly outrun them too much if you're the same speed. Whereas if we did have the thrusters, we're probably going to be able to get out of there pretty quick. Pretty damn quick. Or at least hopefully, anyway, compared to them. We get up high with the thrusters real quick. We just drop it off and then we just glide down kind of thing. Is my thought process. We can hit like 160, 164 kilometers an hour, which is not bad. It's not too shabby. I'm slightly considering, is there going to be, I guess we are pretty far in the D sector, like pretty, like we've really got to go to like D2 over here. And I think there should hopefully be potentially some Echo Lab stuff, some PvE Echo Lab stuff. I am slightly concerned we're going to run out of fuel here. We might have to just, on the way back, be a bit safer with our fuel resource. And if it's PvE anyway, right, we just got to not worry about basically being stranded out here like that ornithopter over there, which looks like it's in sinking sand. That's definitely not a an NPC one, because those NPC ones don't spawn. So that is a player ornithopter currently in the sinking sand. So whether he's logged off by accident or he's disconnected, that could be the case. Very unlucky for him, because I doubt that's going to stay there. It's probably going to go pretty quickly, I reckon. Got a bit more speed up, why not? Dive down a little bit closer. I think the server meshing is very nice. I think it's been very nicely done in this game. It feels very, very smooth. Like, you just see a couple of like the purple pixel things which show you're going to another sector. But it's pretty goddamn smooth when you enter it. I think it's pretty decent. We're kind of on the cusp of C and D right now. We can move over a little bit into the D area, to be fair. But yeah, with the PvE changes, I thought it was going to show like PvP, PvE. It doesn't, but it's just as you go through it and scout it out. I mean, it was set at the top, like it says right now. We're in the PvE area. I don't hate it. I know a lot of people are mad, and a lot of the guilds that play on these servers that are currently top right now, if we have a little browse at them. Anvil, House, Divinity, for Dykens, there used to be 3, now there's only 2. They're definitely losing their power in this, and I think that's mainly because they used to be PvP, and they're not liking this whole PvP, PvE change. But it does mean when we start having more members and starting to work up and get our gear better and associated, it does mean we can hopefully become one of those top members if Fredikans are starting to die off a little bit, which would be quite nice, because it would be... Again, I need to do my skills more before I do crazy stuff and do more of the Landsrad stuff, and they do need to change some Landsrad changes, to be honest, to make it make sense. Because the Landsrad can be completed a few of the missions very, very, very quickly, unfortunately. So that needs changing. Hope your plans work out in today's gameplay. Hopefully so. Hopefully so. Hopefully nothing happens as drastic as last time in the PvP. Oh, God, we're lagging a little bit. Where are we? D4. We're getting closer to this PvE area. Or this Echo Lab. I think it is D2. Oh, God, if I've messed this up and it's not D2, we have traveled pretty goddamn far for this. So hopefully it is actually D2. We've got our respawn beacons, so we can always chuck those out, so it's not too much of a hassle if we do die in there. Again, because we're in PvE area, we can't get killed by players or anything. It is D2. Okay, good, good, good. I thought it was. I remember someone saying it. I think it was like 2 FPS yesterday, and DGX was saying about the Echo Lab they were in. I'm pretty sure they said D2, so that makes sense. Makes sense. Cool. We'll go check it out, because this will be our first like Echo Lab, our first PvE Echo Lab in the Deep Desert, which will be very interesting. Obviously not too dissimilar to actually the Haga Basin ones, but, you know, it's just going to be a little bit harder, I guess, so have to have our wits about us. We probably shouldn't be going in there with a lot less skills than ideal, but, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Our weapons and armor aren't exactly... Well, our weapons is not bad. Our knife is not bad. Our guns are not great, but we're not really a gun setup. We're more of like a melee combat guy, so that's not too bad. Our armor's... It's okay. It's like a still suit, but it's a pretty decent still suit, to be fair. A bit of a mix of 2 at the moment, really. But they're decent. 184 armor. I did it a couple nights ago. There was 5 of us. We made a meal of it, to be fair. To be honest. Oh, someone else is coming over here. A meal of it in... I'm trying to remember. I haven't heard that saying in ages. A meal of it. I feel like that was as in a bit of a mess, right? Or is that a different way for saying, nah, it was organized? But I'm assuming you mean that as like a bit of a mess. It was not that good. It was a bit of a mess, right? Yeah, okay. Your weapons are basically mid. Bruh. No, the sword's not bad. The dagger's 115 damage per hit. It's not bad. The other, that's not bad, 104. That's okay. This is pretty mid, yeah, 89, and that's all right. That's just, mid. The blade is the thing we use the most, right? So that's the most important thing. D2 is here. It's probably going to be here, right? Probably going to be here, I would assume. With a look at the bases around here as well. I would assume it is this area. Let's have a little browse. I can hear people and I can see the logo. Yep, it's here. Cool, cool. Okay, is he really just putting it there? Oh my days! Okay, when they said the PvE is pretty rammed at the moment, I was like, is it? Will it be? Yep, it's pretty chock-a-blocked. Everyone's in D2. Oh dear. You're trying better than nothing. Yeah, I guess so. But there's like loads of people here. Why? There's so many people here. We're just gonna be chilling in this. We're just gonna be going in there and grabbing all the loot. Let's put down our actual beacon thing and chuck this at the front. Cool, and then we could just head in. We're all good. We're all Gucci. I think we're not too worried too much. It'll be interesting to see how the enemies are in this. We've got our combat stuff. We've got our little our knee charge, our thing behind the wielding step or whatever you call it. And we've also got a grapple as well, which is pretty nice. So can be used as a bit of a stun. So let's see how this is. I'm assuming everyone's dead in here. All we do is go and grab Solari and rewards, which I'll absolutely take. I'll absolutely take. I feel like that looks like it should give me spice, but I don't think it is. I can just imagine the amount of effort these guys went to kill all these enemies in here, and I'm just out here, going in here, taking the loot. It is per player as well, which is quite nice. So it's not first come first. First come first. I was gonna say serve or something. I don't know what I was gonna say there. It's not first come first serve. We are okay. We're not too bad here. As you can see, all the enemies are dead. We're just chilling. What is this? This door's kind of fancy. I want that door. I want the door. I want that door to be able to be built in my base. That looks kind of cool, actually, to be fair. Yeah, it's going to be pretty breezy, I reckon, with the look of it right now. Looks like everyone is dead. We just go... Okay, we can't go in there. Oh, we can. Okay. This is going to be so easy. I was expecting to have some sort of combat, potentially, but with the amount of ornithopters that are out here, there's definitely not going to be any combat, I don't think. Never know. Never know. 200 and... I guess we can get some improved Holtzman accusators, or whatever they're called. Actuator. Oh, intel. And 40 intel. That's pretty insane, to be fair. What is this? Assault Ornithopter Engine Mark 5. That's okay if we need to make a basic one for a new member. It's not bad. Diamondine blade parts? I have never heard of that. Whoa! Jesus Christ. Yo, they ain't... What the hell is that, brother? What is that? Wait, where did it go? Oh, it went here. 257, sorry, compared to my 104. Jesus, we're going to get loaded. Okay, well, this is the main loot. Is this the main loot? Jesus Christ, okay. Well, that was easy. Okay, a load of other resources I've never seen in the game. Yeah, a lot of this stuff I couldn't afford. It's very true. But we get some good loot, which is very nice. Okay, so is that all? Is that this thing done? Is that how big this Echo Lab is? No, it can't be. There's so many ornithopters outside. They've not left them and just gone offline, right? Surely not. Surely not. Was there a door this way? No, it wasn't. It was blocked off, isn't it? Just want to double check we've visited everywhere. It doesn't seem like there's much in this Echo Lab. What was up here? Was it a doorway we can go through? Oh, I blocked off again. A little loot chest. I mean, we've already got some decent stuff, considering we've had to kill no enemies. Which is, this guy, I feel like this is the only thing it's going to cause some, like... Ooh, we can get through that, definitely. It's going to cause some potential issues with... God damn it. Already? Already? Just from scrap. Just from garbage like this we can get rid of, to be fair. Yeah, it's going to mean a lot of the people that don't normally go deep desert to get some of this stuff. Like me right now, I guess. But we have got some decent gear already. Hey. Okay. Are going to have some pretty OP stuff pretty quickly, to be fair. Which I'm not against. I'm not against. Get those diamond parts, you know. You know how it is. See if we can follow this guy. I guess we turn off our shield. It's a waste right now, seeing as there's no enemies. We can quickly... Wait, who is this guy? Oh, he's not... I was like, is this guy someone from the guild or not? He is not, or not that I at least recommend, not I remember. I don't think he is one of the people from the guild, unless I am really bad. There's a lot of new people that have joined the guild recently. We're getting pretty busy pretty damn quickly, which is great to see. Very, very good to see. Where did that guy go? Did he break a door that I didn't see? I feel like he didn't. Oh, he went here, which I missed this, to be fair. Did I miss anything else in here? I feel like I didn't. I feel like this Echo Lab is just a very small Echo Lab, which is very peculiar, but that's fine. He's just a random other player in the game, in the servers and worlds and stuff. He's not These aren't like just private server or anything. These are open to everyone, so... What's he dropping? Well, we might as well. We'll take his garbage. Another man's garbage is another man's... I don't know. However the saying goes. I can't remember. But that's it. Damn, this Echo Lab is short. What the hell? Jesus. Yeah, we can't kill because it's all PvE area in this area. So, yeah, unfortunately we can't. But, yeah, so there's a lot of PvE people around, all going in these areas, grabbing some decent loot, like our little gloves that we've got, which are... What are the actual stats on these bad boys? You might have to actually go into... Might have to bring them back or something, unlock them, see what the thing is. Yeah, they changed Deep Devs. I think it's for the better, though, for the PvE and PvP area. It makes sense. Looks like, I guess, a lot of people were leaving then as we arrived, but we got a decent weapon. We got, like, an Assault Ornithopter Engine Mark 5. It can go towards maybe someone who joins the game and doesn't have some stuff. Can donate some of the scrap bits to make an Ornithopter for them. Where is our Ornithopter? So that was almost, like, didn't seem worth it because it was so quick, but it kind of was. There was a wave-based enemy fight to open the gates. Ah... Is that why it was short? Because it's normally waves to open them, and we just went in there because they're all dead to get all the loot. No worries. I'll see you later. Catch you later. Catch you later. Is that why it was so short? Because it's just, yeah, there's normally waves, and they're all dead. You missed it. But I got all the loot, right? So I saved the pain and agony and just got the precious stuff. I'll take it. I'll take it. Question is, can we actually go down here and leave? Yes, we can. Hell yeah. We probably should have entered from the bottom then, rather than the way we entered like an absolute imbecile. And entered extremely far away from everything, which was very stupid, but that's fine. That's fine. I definitely do need to do some more grindy stuff, but that's just, I just haven't played this game. I'm trying to keep up with content. It should have respawned by 10 p.m. Okay, cool. We can maybe, damn it. I guess we can just grab the real precious stuff, right? And if we do any PvE ones, at least people can keep their loot, right? They can keep their own stuff, which is something, I guess. And we'll see if we get to any PvP ones. I think with how it's looking at the moment, we might just hit some PvE ones if it's just me and you for it. I'd be surprised if some other people didn't join. But I need to get some more time sorted for people as well. And I'll get someone else to lead some of those as well. Which will be a bit better. But I think we'll probably end up going with scouts and the thrusters, I reckon. Probably going to be the safest bet and the quickest bet to get around. We'll just get some large fuel cells cooked up, I reckon. Don't really care for the flower sand. I don't really care for the crash ship because of PvP stuff for now. I'm not too fussed by it for the stuff. We just kind of wanted to have a little check out. Look. What a way to travel, man. Oh dear. Oh well. Oh well. It's all fun and games. It's all fun and games. We live and we learn. It is what it is. Oh. What the hell is going on over there? A sandworm going to kill someone who's collecting spice, maybe? Potentially? We'll see, we'll see. We'll see. We are slowly getting there. We've got 20 out of 32 players right now. I know there is probably another 4 maybe or 5 in the guild that are going to be joining soon into the game. So there's still quite a few. Oh, what the hell? What just happened there? We just had an error come up on our screen. And what was that? What kind of error was that? It came on and then it turned off. Was that like an error like storage? Was that an error? What was that error? I'm very concerned now. Went doo-doo-doo and then seemed to disappeared. It's not Discord. It's not that, I don't think. Well, very concerningly, I have no idea what the issue was. Hopefully it has fixed itself. Or hopefully we don't need to run into any other issues right now while streaming or anything. Very strange, very peculiar. Very peculiar. I probably do use the thrusters way too much, but it's very fun. And it just speeds up everything, right? Not even by that much. It just feels more like it speeds up stuff than it probably does stuff. But, you know, it's fun. It's fun. Now we're entering Sector A2. So let's leave this area. We will obviously need to be back here soon anyway. So we can probably get some of the gear prepared a little bit for 10. We don't need too much crazy stuff. Especially if we don't do any PvP stuff. We just do a little bit of PvE runs. We'll see how it goes. It's nice to see some more bases over here. Obviously, they are more because it's PvE stuff right now. I'm assuming they can still get raided, though. I don't think that's changed, right? Unless it has. I don't know. Very curious, actually, if that's changed or not. I don't think... I didn't see anything in the patch notes, and I made those videos, so... I'm assuming the raid stuff can still happen everywhere in the deep desert. So, no one's safe still. Nope as in it can't happen? Or nope as in there's no changes? Okay. Slowly glide. Slow. We should probably dive down a little bit so we can get a bit set. The PV area is safe? What? Okay, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. Questionable. Questionable. I feel like there needs to be some sort of risk, right, to those bases. A bit more risk. I know they get reset every week, but still, that's not enough. I want more. I want more. I also want more buildable bases. Is that maybe... Is that because I'm being greedy in terms of how many bases I want to build? I don't know. Maybe. But also, I just enjoy base building, man. If you're going to make me have to build a base in Deep Desert, which we won't have to because I'm sure Spice Point are doing that anyway. But if you're going to make that an area where we can base build, but we need the advanced subdies for that and stuff. I feel like you either have it separate and you have one area you can... One per person you can build in the Deep Desert, and you have 3 back at Haga Basin. But the fact that they've now done, like, it's 3 for this, and for including the Deep Desert, and what I don't like is they've actually done it for the... you can actually join other worlds. This spawn is absolutely god-awful. Remind me never to go this way again. Holy. You can actually join other Haga Basins on your world now, which is a pretty big deal. The only issue with that now is you still have, because you can build on those. You can fully build on those now, which missed the key part of that. The main issue for that is it's the fact that you only still have 3 bases to build. So a bit of a concern there. It does slightly change things a little bit. How are these areas looking? Just looking around for different spots, how they look. Different base locations, you know. Ideally, somewhere that can be accessible by a vehicle would be ideal. We also need someone else to be online, to be honest, to be able to give our base the raid to someone. Or give away one of the bases, or give SubThief stuff. Probably give Matt the SubThief for the main base we built over there. That doesn't change anything, me and him being co-owner or owner, to be fair of that. Let's have a little browse around here. What are we looking like? What's it looking like? I did see a few bases built on some really, really cool rocks in the Meister Tyrol place, which is why it made me think, I was like, oh, that could be cool. I took a screenshot of one of them. I didn't see where it was in like a map. I just saw it in a video and I was like, this base is sick, to be fair. It's just questionable because I don't have any exact actual, like... It looks like a... It looks like a rock goes up to like the pillar, which is not helpful because all these look like that happen. But it looks like you'd be able to like drive up it, kind of. It looks like there could be technically some mountain stuff nearby. Doesn't narrow it down at all. We'll just keep browsing around this area. And see where it possibly could be. It doesn't seem exactly closed off. I almost feel like... Could it be around here? I've not really had a good enough... No, this is the area we just came from, right? Yeah, ignore me. Ignore me there. At least, anyway. We'll keep checking around here. But it would be nice to have, like, just another location. I just enjoy building. I think that's my problem. I've got an addiction to building. I think inside that area would be really cool for a base. That would be really... It might be too close to that area, though. You might not be able to build in there, to be fair. But that would be kind of sick. There's a lot of cool areas to build in the Miser Turret. It's just a shame there's not the aluminium. There's not that aluminium stuff in here. I'm sure there is some what is realistically over here? I feel like I've not really done many. I haven't done to be fair at all, any resource gathering over here. Or at least I don't think so. I know that you got those seeds and stuff, but I don't know. Can't just be the seeds, right? I guess we can have a little browse as we go. Is that basalt, maybe? Just basalt? Carbon? Maybe it's a mix of everything here? Does seem to be this image that I've got. Does seem to be in an area where it does seem to be maybe a bit more open. But I've not exactly seen the kind of like the ramp up towards it that it looks like in this picture. So we'll keep browsing. We'll keep browsing as we go. Definitely some cool rock formations though, that is for sure. I'm surprised more people haven't built here. I'm assuming it's mainly because, like, just there's not as many good resource over here, right? Again, here, base location spot would be very cool here as well. Some very, very big potentials for areas right now. I just believed it looked like Miser Taro. It might not even be Miser Taro. It might be somewhere completely different. I just thought it was. It just gave me those kind of rock formations with the rocks leading up to it. I was like, yeah, that looks like Miser Taro, but I don't know. It might also be over here. Oh no, sorry, the Old Ham, because Miser Taro is here, right? So I thought it was this, the Odd Ham or Ode Ham, the Ode Ham. It might be in Western Shield Wall. I've not really experienced too much in Western Shield Wall in terms of like over this area roughly. So I guess we can have a little browse. Just seeing what it's looking. It looks fairly open. That's the thing. Does that confuse me? As it looks like a fairly open space that you're looking out into. Which just doesn't look. I can see it anywhere. Unless it's more opening up over here. Which I would doubt very much. But you never know. As base locations go. They can seriously be pretty much anywhere. Is this more now where Spice Point is? I think this is exactly where Spice Point it is, yeah. Interesting. So where is this so-called base that I'm looking at? I'm trying to see... It looks like a ramp that goes up to it. I don't want to crash into any rocks here, but... This is very peculiar. I'm trying to work out where this could be. It's just hard to tell looking at this. It looked like it was like an area that went up to it. Bit of a pillar area. None of it's like sticking out to be like, oh, this is it. This could be it. Like, it's all a bit like, is it it? I don't think so. It doesn't look like what I'm looking at right now. I don't think it's these. I would assume... Unless it... I don't think it's this area. I can't imagine they're building Hagar... It might be Hagar Rift. It potentially might be, but I would be very shocked, I think, if it was. Could also be maybe over here. More like over here, the Eastern Shield Wall. We can definitely check out that area. And have a little browse. This base is kind of funky. Little pillar base. Don't see many people using pillars, to be fair. God, I forgot how much this burns through fuel. Wow, they're kind of expanding Spice Point. Looking nice. Looking beautiful, to be fair. Definitely hand it to them where credit is due. Let's just browse around here then, I guess. Let's just keep adventuring and just see if we notice anything that looks like it could potentially be this base location that we're looking for. Scout around. It does seem a fairly open area. I want to say softer sand. Again, it might have already been built on. It might have fully been built on. I don't know. I couldn't exactly see any clues in this image that I've got that I'm looking at for like where this could possibly be leading out to. There's like maybe some rocks in the background, but not like easily recognizable, to be fair. Could it be over here? I don't really adventure. I don't think so, because these are more pillars without areas going to them, which is making me think it is Oldham or something. How strange. I am really confused of where this base location could possibly be. I am very, very confused indeed. This, oh, this is a nice base. This is a very cool base. This, oh! It's this. This is the area I was looking at. Someone's built in it. Someone's built in it. LSG, oh my god, at least I haven't got that ugly goddamn LSG thing out of my base. This is the base I was looking for. Because you've got the ramp access in here. Oh, man. Here's where I'm like, oh, this base looks cool. Yeah, it's the exact thing I was looking at. Fair play. Yeah, I respect it. I respect it. What an eyesore outside the house, though. That's like a goddamn bright, advertisement right outside their base. It's kind of not ideal for them. Poor people. But this is a nice spot. It's a very nice spot. Congratulations to them for getting the spot. The base is looking nice, to be fair, as well. It's very funky. A lot of wind turbines. Feel like they could be put in some maybe different spaces. But generally, it's a very nice base location. I think it's nicely done. Not really a space for a carrier is the only concern for this base, but they might not need that. But yeah, it's not bad. I think I like that it has ground access, which is a very nice thing. But, base location's taken. It's fine. This is absolutely insane. It's just their ornithopter parking area. I'm assuming it is their base as well, but holy. They've got four ornithopters, or three ornithopters and one assault. Okay, it's an interesting base. It's a very big eyesore. I feel really bad for these Atreides people. Originally looking out into maybe, well, I guess a rock anyway, but you got this big ass advertisement for LSG. Come into a place near you or something. I don't know. Kind of ugly. And I think we got Goofy's base here, which is looking pretty goddamn beautiful. I'll give it to him. It's looking very, very nice. I know he has got the doors on the either side, but to be fair to his credit, he has opened them up to everyone's access. But it's looking nice. I like the look of it. I do like the look of it. It's very spread out for a base, which I do like. I don't hate on that at all. It's very nice. He's got nice big storage up here for ornithopter, carrier, assault. That's nice. I think he has got some storage down here below as well for some smaller things. I do like the style of this. I think it's a nice design. A very nice design for a base. So you've got, what, parking down there for assault or more scouts as well. And you've got, again, more parking over here, which is nice. You've got it kind of off the cliff side, which is, it's not bad, actually. It's not bad at all. Yeah, it's very cool. A very cool base location. Very nice. We have got our base location over there, which we'll continue to do. We might actually start bringing some resource over there and start messing around. Doing some more building stuff. Actually, well, the time is 9:33. We can kind of get ready, get some resources stuff, see how it's going. See how it's going. But yeah, the base to the left is the Atreides base. That is not ours, but built in after us. It's a very small base, to be fair. We've not built upwards at all because we've not felt the need to. We've got the storage areas that we need right now. So we've got the carrier space for when we get another carrier. We've got our assault spaces as well. We got our scout spaces here. But right now we don't need more space, which is why we haven't done anything with this balcony spot right now. We're gonna add an extra room here and extend it out. But right now it's just outside space because realistically we don't need it. We've got we've got access to the ornithopters, the assaults here, and then if you wanted to go onto the rooftop, got the little viewing platforms here as well, which is quite nice. Just go around here. And then we've got the rooftop access here, which, again, was going to be a room at some point, but realistically, at the moment, assaults here. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Obviously, like I said, scouts here. We've got these little corridor rooms, which is more like the top-up areas for loot and stuff we can drop off here. Respawn beacons. Forgot they were even in there, actually. I should have probably... I'll keep the ones I've got on me right now. Should have probably used those instead. What was that? What, in terms of showing the base off at the moment? We've got the storage room. Well, we got the 2 bedrooms here. So my bedroom over here to the left. Not really used too much. Just a couple of personal belongings in here. Nothing too crazy. Just like vertical staking units, some weapons, some armor and stuff. Some Solari. And then we've got Matt's space just over here. Matt's room over here as well. Which again, he's got some stuff in there. Storage stuff, little window, etc. And then our main storage systems. It's, again, a bit cluttered right now. There is kind of some sort of organization stuff right now for this. But, you know, it's a very rough organization right now. Hey, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate the follow. So let's just junk all this, like, modules and components, basically, into this chest. We got another one, I think, which is, again, more components, which is some components we moved into there. That's fine. It's okay. It doesn't really matter too much. We've got a blueprint we can learn. How's your stream going? Having fun? As always, I'm enjoying, you know, if I'm playing DUNE Awakening, I'm having fun, having a good time. Unless I'm getting ganged up on PvP. But we got a little guild to protect, you know, it's okay. It's okay. But it's good fun. I do really, really enjoy this game, to be fair. Have you been playing it? If not, what are your thoughts on it from an outside perspective? If you have, what are your thoughts on it in an inside perspective? Let's chuck in our Solari. I followed you. Gonna watch your stream until it ends. Fair enough. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. So let's do... I reckon we should probably do some more base building. We'll try and build around that pillar a little bit. Get some ideas flowing. Oh yeah, I forgot up here we have got a little... Well, this little section's empty, but we've got a little meeting room in here, which is still being a bit worked on. But it's not bad. It's kind of nice. Kind of nice in there. How long do you usually stream? Maybe around... like 3 hours, 2-3 hours, depends on, like, I'd say like during the week, normally 2 hours or something. If it's a Friday or a Saturday, I normally at the moment, my schedule is like Monday, Wednesday, Friday guaranteed. And then if I'm free any other days, I'll try and fit them in as stream as well. We've got a generator room here. But yeah, normally like during the week, Monday and Wednesday, we'll do 2 hours. Normally like Friday, we'll do like 3 hours. So probably another 2 hours and 10 minutes roughly, maybe today stream. Our main entry area as well, and then our fabricate, well, our like actual utilities in here. Out here we've got our spice room, which again there's only one spice thing because it's not too much. Just a little room off to the side here, and then going down here we've got our water room as well. Let's see if we are low on water. If we are, oh my, we're fairly low. Do you like this game? I don't know how I'm addicted to this game. I absolutely, yeah, love it. Absolutely love it. I can watch it for like 1 hour. That's mate, whatever you how long ever you want to watch this stream for is absolutely fine by me. Like it's no problem at all. Like if you got stuff to do, go do stuff. I don't want to keep you from it, but I appreciate you being here. Let's fill up this because this is absolutely amazing for gathering us loads of water. I think it's like 25,000 for the worst ones and maybe something higher for the other ones. I always forget. This is 25,000 because this is... Oh, these two are like the... I want to say 40. That might be wrong. I can't remember. They do pretty good for water anyway. That's all I know. In an hour's time, we'll be pretty good for water there. Okay, cool. And then this just links up with the side of it as well. That just brings you right back to the front. We've got this little area here, which is our carrier slot, which we don't have right now, but obviously there's one at Spice Point. So where we can land carriers and other people can land carriers here in the guild, we've got the little vehicle area bay and where we can drive the vehicles in and out from this place, at least anyway. And then we do have the little loading bay, or kind of like loading / landing bay area for anyone else who maybe doesn't have permission. So we've got a few little pillars out here sticking out, which is quite nice for people to land on if they want. There is also another one actually by the water area as well that I think I didn't show, which is just down there. There's a little bit there where you can land, just drop off any water supplies you've got as well, which is kind of cool. I also did make this with the intent of actually being able to go down here. There's no reason why you can. There's nothing here. There's a couple of windows and stuff. We might end up using this into some actual usable space at some point. Might end up chucking down some generators in here. I don't know. I don't want to make this area too ugly because it is a nice area to be in. And I think it looks really cool. Some of the views are quite nice from this as well. So we'll see how we go. But it's very cool. It's very nice base from the inside. I think it can definitely be improved on the outside and the look of things, definitely. But it was my first time building a base, so I'm fairly happy with how it's turned out, to be fair. Let's head over to the other base location, which is... Do we have this stuff in storage in here? Maybe not. Maybe it's been moved. I can see Matt has been hard at work making some aluminium and dura aluminium as well. As always, there should be a storage chest. We're going to double check some of these storage chests because we don't have our circuits properly sorted out right now. So stuff does get quite messy now and again. But I'm assuming maybe Matt has sorted this out. And there is... I'm just going to double check in here as well, make sure. It's just Litajon, so that's fine. Make sure they have gone in the appropriate chests. But if they have, we can then start building some kind of rough base area, right? Well, actually, I say rough base area. We've got 20 minutes till we did say we're going to do some Ecolab runs, so we might have to get prepared for that instead of doing base locations. But Beard Belly Bro, oh my god, it's been a while. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so we have got like 2,005 or 2,641. It's not bad. Not bad. So we can definitely do some base stuff when we get back from doing some of the Ecolab stuff, I reckon, as well. Do we need to get rid of... We probably need to get rid of this and we'll keep that on just in case, maybe. Can always ditch it somewhere if we want to. But how's our guy looking? We're okay. These are not bad. More like fuel cells, I think. Pardon me, bigger fuel cells. Is these all small? Large. If we take 2 large, I think should be fine for us. I think that'll be absolutely fine. I can't imagine we need more than that. So other than that, is there anything actually we need for this? Just go out. We got our respawn beacons if needs be. Got our fuel cells. Got our Litajon stuff. Let's maybe fill up on the water side of things just to make sure we're like fully secure and stuff. We have only got still bad ones in here as well. I might have to get some better ones in there. Sick. Sick. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, well, I mean, we're ready now. Maybe we'll go and just do some base stuff well in the meantime. And then we can work out who's going. It might be a real quiet one. A real quiet one. Just 2 of us adventuring out in the PvE areas, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Let's grab some of this stuff anyway. We can have a little mess around with some of the bases stuff. Oh, it's expensive. It's heavy. It's very, very heavy. Okay. Well, no time like the present, they say, right? Some of this stuff we might want to build in is granite as well, I reckon. But that's fine. That's fine. I think as much as it's a nice base location, the issue with it is, yeah, you can't get vehicles up there. Which is why it's less of a base and more of a statement piece, I want to say. Which sounds like a crazy thing to say. But that is just the truth. I mean, it's going to be... that's just what it is. You can technically go up to this bit, which means we could do a garage space here if we decide we wanted to build down more, because we could do it here, right? Because we could definitely fit in a garage space here, which is a potential now I'm looking at it. Again, I know this base is more going to be like... Look, we could just do that. Yeah, I reckon 1 more down. It might be 2 more down. But how many have we used? 1, 2, 3, 4. We use 1 at top. That could be all the way down. That could be a really good idea, to be fair. And then we've at least got ground vehicle access to this base, or pretty much to this base, right? I think that could be cool. A ladder going all... Oh, a ladder. I hate ladders. A ladder going all the way down, I guess. But there's a lot of base to work with up here. That's for sure. That's for sure. You know what we should probably grab as well? Welding wire before we head out. Welding wire is definitely something we should be grabbing. So we are going to be building with the Atreides. Obviously the Atreides is absolutely goddamn beautiful. I do actually probably want to start down below, which sounds really bizarre, but I want to get an idea of how I structure this going down. I think the upstairs is going to be fine. There's not going to be too many issues with doing the structure upstairs. I think it's mainly just down here of how I want to structure it. Oh no, actually, I might have to do up top because I want to have the top look how I want it to look in the right structure. Now I'm saying this, I think it needs to be up here because I'm forgetting I need to have it along the same line as that. So I feel like I should have it here. Okay, I'm making a right mess of things, but I think we want to have it here, over here. I'm not the best base designer. Okay, all right, I'm not the best base designer here, over here. Good idea, good idea. Let's get our posture in check. There we go. Now we're feeling better. I have to raise the camera as well. We're so tall. Okay. Oh, God. Clicking off random stuff. Let's go back onto the game. Okay, so ideally I'm thinking something like... We can go out not like horrendously far. Which makes me maybe regret going out the other area. Because I think we've used all floor areas now. I think we have. Which is a shame. We could stick out a different way. How far can we stick out a base from here? Doesn't have to always stick out the front. That could just, yeah. Yeah, we can make it work. We can make it. I just want to add some sort of character to the base, right? Build it a bit more into the terrain and stuff and make it look nice without it making it look ugly, obviously. As anyone wants to do, right? I'm also not too good at base designing. Yeah, it's the tricky one, isn't it? I feel like it's one of those things where, like, some people just really have it and they're like, they like 1 minute, they're like, yeah, I don't know what I'm building. The next minute, they got a full base, like, design layout, like it's some professional interior designer and exterior designer, and I'm out here like, where do I place the first foundation? It's rough, man. It's rough for us non-base builders, right? Okay. Well, ideally, we don't want it too low down. We ideally want a high foundation so we're above some of these rocks. If we can always go up. I don't want to have this be one flat piece, effectively. But I just want to get a grasp of how I want this area to look. I think it is probably going to end up being like here as the first. We can have a little test run, right? You should also play some new training games to gain more followers. We will at some point soon. We are very much in our DUNE phase right now, so we don't really want to be like playing some other games right now. But I definitely see what you mean. To boost followers, it definitely helps to play some more like new games. I mean, this technically is a new game, right? Technically is a new game. But yeah, we'll get to playing some other games on stream. Like ideally, like maybe in a few weeks' time, we'll start doing like one a week will be like a different game. Probably like a horror game. I get pretty scared in horror games and people like to laugh at that. So, and I've got a little heartbeat sensor as well, which is always great fun. So I can always whip that out. Okay, so we could do, I don't want to really keep it this square, right? We could do something like, if it's too square, it can make it look ugly. We can do, how are the areas we want it to look? I guess we can plug these in, just like place these in, right? And just get a rough, okay, well, we're in, okay, what is, oh my God. Jesus Christ. No more climbing games? Yeah, definitely. We'll be playing some more trickier games and stuff. But soon, just soon, like, not right now, but like in the next couple of weeks, we'll start doing like one stream a week, which won't just be DUNE Awakening. So we're playing some other stuff, which would be good fun. If you don't like squares, you would not like my base. I just build in squares a lot, so I just trying to go for something different a bit, you know. This could be kind of nice, maybe. Maybe that'll be like too far out because an area we can't actually. Realistically, we're probably not going to be able to go too far out if we look at this. Inefficient stability is not an issue, but an issue is that I think we're not going to have enough area to go off of here. I think we might need to. How do I want to... Maybe we have the garage space here. Maybe this is the garage entrance. This should be the area I leave and come out. Yeah. This would be the garage door. Because that's a square block, right? Yeah. That's how we'll do it. Well, this is the entrance space, right? I think that'd be probably the best. And that needs, ideally, the blocks rather than anything else. So, yeah. Okay. We've worked this area out. We're gonna do blocky bits. I mean, like, Expedition 33 is now on trending, and Elden Ring is also on trending, but it's not a new game, but it has a huge fan. I played Elden Ring, I suck ass, and I'm so bad at it, it frustrates me. I cannot go back to play Elden Ring. I will suffer immense pain and suffering, and I don't think I can mentally go through that. I mean, like, you'll get more attention, more viewers, and more followers. Yeah, I know. We'll get to that later. You know, priority is DUNE. Priority is DUNE, and that's where my content is right now on YouTube. It's all DUNE content right now. I remember you playing Elden Ring. That was funny. It was pain and suffering. Those are my least favorite streams, man. Every time I was like, oh, Elden Ring tonight. Do I stream tonight? I don't want to stream tonight. I hated Elden Ring with so much, just so much pain, so much suffering. It put me through so much, man. That was rough times. That was rough times. You played Elden Ring? Yeah, ages ago. Yeah, we have been like a YouTube channel's had like a redesign. So the YouTube channel has only recently started up again, like full redesign, and privated loads of videos back in February or March. So we've kind of been sticking to survival games, but yeah, before we used to be playing any game basically, which was good fun. We'll get back to playing every game as well as DUNE Awakening, just to mix it up a little bit. So yeah, we definitely do play other games, but just not recently effectively. And obviously a lot of the YouTube content has just been all on DUNE, so it's like we're just trying to stick with that kind of stuff at the moment to make it make sense as well. Because we seem to get quite a lot of followers from the YouTube stuff, and the YouTube stuff seems to be doing well, so it makes sense to kind of continue these, and they end up on YouTube as well, right? So it means people can watch me in their own downtime, watch me play this game, rather than just watch me say about the patch notes and all the other bits and pieces, which is not necessarily bad. They're just like, you don't really get an insight to the game too much from my perspective of that, at least anyway. Okay, so this is not enough materials. How much plastone did we bring? Not enough, clearly. Holy moly. Okay. Well, I have got a friendly saving method of saving plastone here, where we just end up breaking the ones that we don't need, and we replace them with ceilings. So ones that aren't going to be seen from the outside, which that one might be, so we should probably keep that. We can then just replace with roofs, well, with floors, basically. And they should, in theory, pretty much line up, pretty much. We do want to be playing some more game. Like, we do want to... The thing is, because my channel is now, like, it is now survival games. I have got another channel, which I can't remember the password to get into, which is called, I guess, Dan Does Stuff, which I kind of like. So I want to do some more YouTube videos on that channel, but like just some random stuff that's not DUNE, because I feel like now my content on the YouTube is definitely more like survival. That's DUNE stuff, right? That has to stay that way, or at least stay in that survival region area to kind of gain interest into that side of things, which has been doing really well actually recently. Try to invest some in your channel, like get panels, emotes, banners, profile pic, sub badges to give more good look on your channel. Yeah, we have some stuff. We definitely have some stuff. We have, like, there's stuff I don't like. Like, I am, exactly, the profile picture is staying. That's not going. And realistically, a lot of the stuff I don't like doing. Like, I don't like panels. I think they're ugly. I think they look like I'm, like, 2010 Twitch streamer, try hard. Like, I don't like it. I've got some of these things. Got some of these little scene things. Look at that. Bam. 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 We got those, right? But like, other than that, other than those screens and profile picture, I don't really like the other stuff. I don't really like panels. I think they look ugly or like childish for streamers. I just like, we're chilling, we're relaxed, we've got the image there. It's how I like the setup, and it's how I like other streams. I don't really watch streams much, to be fair. But the odd time I did, I like this kind of setup where it's like just small, like it's nothing crazy. They're not like trying hard with all this crazy stuff going on. I just like it simple is probably the best way to put it. Simple is what I enjoy for the channel. It's what I enjoy for other channels, so it's what I do for this channel basically as well. There is definitely sub badges as well. There's sub badges on there. So yeah, I think stuff like that is good, but some of the stuff I think for me ends up being too like, I don't want to say try-hardy, just ugly in my opinion. So I keep it simple. I've got the starting screen, the ending screen, the be right back screen, the little transitions and stuff. But aside from that, I did try out different things and having bars and stuff. And occasionally they come in for like subathons or whatever I end up doing. But I like it how this looks like a YouTube video, right? I like that. I like that format. That's my personal opinion, and I know a lot of people are going to have different opinions on that. But for me, that's how I like the streams to look. So that's the kind of route I basically go for. But I can understand if it's not your kind of thing, if not your kind of look, to be fair. But yeah, I just like the more casual look of a stream to make it look more like a YouTube video. Okay, let's grab some welding wire. Let's chuck in the assault ornithopter part here as well, along with all the other bits and pieces in there. And yeah, the logo I think is hilarious and it will never change. I think it's funny because everyone doesn't understand it, and that's part of the charm to it as well. That's part of the charm to it. And the color scheme will always like be this like turquoisey greeny blue. I think is nice. Sets us aside a little bit from different colors as well, which is quite nice. We just seem to have this now as the main colors. What are we actually here to grab? I can't actually remember what I was supposed to be doing here. I know we were getting kind of roughly geared up, but I maybe get some water. Maybe. It's gonna be empty. It's gonna be empty. I tell you, it's gonna be so empty. True, but stuff like these would definitely help you grow. That is very probably true. Sometimes true, not always true. Because I know a lot of people also don't like those things. But a lot of those things, to be fair, I think the main things I have got. But yeah, I think that is basically a lot based on personal preference, to be honest. Oh, sandstorm and sandworm, interesting. To which, at the moment, I like to go by, you know, don't get me wrong. Like, I think trending stuff's great and all. But in my personal opinion, I love to do things like, I don't want to say the way I do them, but I would rather do them the way I enjoy and the way I like to look back and be like, I like that format, rather than the way that would get me more views, if that makes sense. Because I think over time, and it may take longer, I think if people end up watching me for me rather than watching me for the setup and stuff, and you know, it's a bit of both, but I like this setup right now, so I just have to get people to learn to like this setup as well. That's my goal. It may take me like 5 years longer, but you know, I'm happy doing it this way, and if people are happy to watch it this way, then that is the way it will be. But yeah, I can understand some of the stuff would probably grow more followers if I did it a different way, but you know. Oh, we have people. We have people. We have people. Who do we have here waiting? Oh shit. Not a good impression. How's it going, guys? Who have we got? Nice. Course. Should have expected. Should have expected. So what have we got? Storage modules or thrusters and stuff? I've gone thrusters on mine, just to get around a bit. We'll do probably the PvE ones.
Get that fucking shit out of here.
Oh no! Not the Harkonnen garbage. How dare you? How dare you?
Change it right fucking now. Get this
That
shit
is
out of
diabolical. That is threatening the Atreides.
here. Do it. Change it right now.
Right, where's my little... Despicable. Despicable. We can't have that. We can't get...
I'm kicking you.
We
You're
can't... we can't continue to... We can't do this run with this vehicle. We just can't. We just can't.
Get it out. Dirty fucking traitor.
I'm an artist, so I was just wondering if there's anything I can assist you on. I appreciate it, but not at the moment, right now. Thank you, though. Yep. We can't leave until this is sorted. You got some sunglasses on? What are they? Or is that tattoos around your eyes? I can't tell.
That's my eyeshadow.
Oh, God.
I'm emo.
It's... It looks like you're wearing sunglasses all the time. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Are your eyes black?
They're blue? Excuse me?
Okay.
Just black eyeshadow.
It's very hard to see your eyes. Very hard indeed. I think it may just be the three of us for this one. Or maybe the two of us at this rate with the look of this current ornithopter.
I think PGX is coming.
Is he?
No. Bye.
We just don't have the Harco skins.
Doesn't want to change.
That's the only. That's the one rule. That's the one rule. No Harco skins allowed.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You can change it without Oh, maybe he doesn't have the tool. He should have. He should have. Wait, did he say in chat? What was he saying? Oh, he didn't say anything in chat. Okay. Oh.
I'm changing my name on Twitch.
Oh, it's literally not working at all.
Thopter below us passing, going north.
Okay. Oh, it's back. It's back. Let me see how long this lasts.
He is not turning.
Heading north, you said?
Yeah, headed north. Looks like a black Thopter heading north underneath us.
Okay.
There's a spice field right up here we're gonna have to watch out for.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, people might come by.
That's the spice.
Now it's good.
It has been harvested. So
Okay, hopefully it stays that way. It looks okay on Twitch. I don't know.
No?
Who knows what's going on? Who knows what's going on? Well, we'll continue for now. We'll continue for now. Very strange. Very strange.
I'm like right over it.
Oh.
Interesting.
I don't know. I don't know. I assume someone's downloading something on my internet, and it was like loads of music or something. I don't know. I've got no idea.
Maybe it's a weird rendering thing.
Yeah. We stream on Twitch and
Oh, I see a
YouTube at
carrier
the same time. So yeah, people can
Carrier
interact on
dropping
both.
off. Yeah, the carrier's right here dropping
Yeah,
off a
they've
harvester
activated sandworm. I've just seen that. I'm literally going past them right now.
What? I don't see anything.
Literally like where I'm marking as well right now.
I see the worm now.
Like red
Yep,
marked.
there's a carrier right here.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
What are we? Yeah, it is climbing. Yeah.
I see more Thopters below us too.
Yeah, I see that as well. How high are you? Pretty high, like altitude wise.
I'm up. I'm at the border with high
There is
altitude.
Thopter here.
Yeah, same. Just going down a little bit. Well, I'm assuming they've probably got the rockets, right?
Can't tell from up here. They're way too far below me.
Oh, I think it's the grandfather worm, right?
Oh, yep, grandfather's picking it up.
That's probably why I don't see
Oh yeah. Here you go, guys. Here's an experience for you. Look at that bad boy. The grandfather worm. Pretty goddamn cool. Pretty goddamn cool.
Yeah, I'm still headed over there to Ecolab.
That's what happens if you don't get your spice harvester up in enough time. The big old grandfather worm comes and eats everything.
Right here, but I think he was just hauling stuff.
Pretty crazy. Pretty cool to see, to be fair. That's the first time we've seen the grandfather worm as well. So that's kind of cool to experience.
Yeah, they're all bugging out,
It's kind of cool to see.
as far as I can tell.
They're probably scared that we're going to take their stuff that they've just gone and harvested.
From far away, it is kind of hard to tell thrusters if they're rocket pods or thrusters.
Yeah, I was right next to it. I wasn't even looking, but I think it was rockets. I think.
That would make sense. I would expect them to have rockets. But I mean, it might be hard for them to tell if we have it or not.
Yeah, I think so. Which is probably why they're not engaging, to be fair. Yeah, it's pretty goddamn... It's the biggest worm you can come across. And you got
Lab's looted.
the basic sandworm as well. You say it's looted?
Yeah, I'll see if the wave is activated.
Okay, no worries.
I am just hovering above you right now.
Yeah,
I'm staying up at altitude watching.
Fair.
Which box are we going to?
We'll see in a second. I'm not sure right now. I've just landed where the it says like the house thing, like the point thing, just to repair the wings a little bit. I don't think anyone's
Is the entrance over here on this side?
right on top of me. Basically, the ground starts like shaking properly.
you gotta go
So the
extra.
idea
the
is
entrance is
you
right
basically want to just like,
Yeah, it's
if it starts shaking and there's like red worm sign on your screen, you basically just want to get out of there as soon as possible. Like if you decide to stay, is this even repairing? I don't think this is. Oh, now it looks like it's showing. If you decide to stay in the area, you will get swallowed. You've just got to get everything out there. When the worm sign's red and it stays red for quite a while, it probably means the grandfather worm's coming. It's only for the big spice blows as well. So you want to basically just be careful of those, effectively. Or stay clear of those if you never want to see the grandfather worm. Okay. At least the wings are repaired on this bad boy
What's
now.
that?
Oh, getting a bit of lag there. Are they still over by that patch?
Oh, there's a crash ship. Crash ship coming down right now.
Oh, that's what it was. Crash ship coming down. That's what I heard.
Whereabouts?
No, I can't tell that there's anybody over there.
Is
but
there someone just
I've got
fire a rocket down below?
Yeah, fuck with you.
Okay, it's you. I was thinking, my first thought was you. To be fair, as soon as I said that, I was like, it's probably gonna be 2 FPS. Join the siege yesterday. Very helpful people on Discord. Hell yeah, I'm glad. People are very good in the guild, to be fair. People are very decent on the Discord. That's who we're on at the moment. Obviously, you can probably see on the Discord. You can see we're all in the streaming channel right now. But that is open for you to join. But it's just in the streaming thing, so people are aware. I am live, so they will be live as well, basically. Are you going for this?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, I'll keep a watch out.
I want schematics.
Yeah, that worm is close by as well.
Go away.
above you.
Is that the sink and stand as well?
What?
No, I think it's just the way the sand looks. I'm tripping. I don't know.
F6. Still can't see you guys.
Sector F5 we're in right now.
We're over
Where
by
the crash ship
crater.
is. Yeah, there's a crater here and there's a crash ship as well.
Fuck. Worm's coming. Oh, I turned my fucking shield on, that's why.
Oh no! Oh yeah, worm's definitely coming. Yeah.
He just breached for you.
Yep, he just breached.
He'll piss off.
See the worm?
That's one way. That's a little marker for you. I see you got to go to bed now, but definitely will join the future. Hell yeah, man. No stress at all.
Oh, it looks like you're up already.
No
Yeah,
problem
I'm-
at all.
I noticed it and I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking.
Wait, is all this spice on my screen? All this spice looks like it can be collected right now.
Oh shit! It's about to blow too. It's about to blow again.
Which-
Oh, the
Move out of the way,
grandfather.
move out of the
Yeah,
way.
I see it bubbling.
Move out of the way. Don't
Well,
be
I mean,
over
we
it.
have a little bit of time.
You still should be over it.
No, we don't be over it.
It's pretty cool.
I've never been this close to it watching getting ready for it to blow before.
Oh wait,
Oh
this
my
is when
fucking God, I
it
don't-
blows. Oh, okay, I didn't realize that.
Coming for your wreck.
Yeah, 'cause
Yep.
I fucking turned on the shield without me turning on the fucking shield. I know I didn't press H that time.
Sometimes it turns on if it thinks you're in trouble.
No.
It's definitely yeah.
Oh.
It's coming. It's coming. Wow, look at that. The worm, the crash ship, and a spice blow all in one go. Beautiful. What a sight. What a sight to see.
Oh fuck. I almost just got whipped by
He's
it.
jiggly.
Yeah, thanks for saying the spice was about to blow. I was literally going to go down and be like, is these pick upable? Because it looks like the spice bits that you can pick up.
Yeah, it does look like that.
It very much does. Yeah, no stress, man. No stress. God,
Alright,
that would have
well,
been problematic. Because that can just
where's
basically
what's
destroy you if you're
next?
over that one that blows.
I can go do the ones in A.
Yeah, we could do. We could do. How long does this take for this thing to blow? I kind of want to watch this blow, to be fair, and then I'll meet you in A. If you guys want to head over, I don't mind. Just want to see this explode. It looks like it's going to be close, right?
Another.
Is that little geyser? The little geysers going on there?
I kind of want to land to, like, get a nice screenshot.
If you're anywhere close to that, you will die.
Yeah, not, like, right close to it, but, like, I'm behind the crash ship, you know?
Yeah, maybe like on the dune.
Yeah, that's what I
Probably
mean, like, on the
fine.
Dune Hill, yeah.
There's a worm coming.
Yeah, that's what I'm also scared of. The worm killing me. While I'm like,
there's
oh
some
my god, he's
assault
right behind as well. He's right behind. Oh yeah, the assault, yeah. He might jump for me as well. No, okay, he's going a different way. He's going a different way. This has got to blow in a second. Like, it literally looks like the spice is ready to burst.
Are you talking with him, FPS, or are you just messing with him?
Yeah, no, I'm talking to him.
How are the changes to the deep desert? It's like half kind of
Yeah,
PvE, half PvP. I kind of like it.
Makes
It
sense
means
with
you get
the
to
assault.
choose, like, if you need to get those resources, and you don't really want to do PvP stuff, you can get them. And there's more an abundance of them in the PvP area as well. So I think they're cool. I think they're the right changes. It makes sense for them to do it this way.
Alright, 50k Solari for someone to fly over that.
No chance.
Oh, is the spice?
What's going on? Is it gonna blow now?
Yeah, I think. Oh, it might. be
Sure,
getting
it did just change a
low.
whole bunch.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
Whoa. Were we doing a spice run till later on?
Later
In,
tonight.
Like an hour.
Guess we'll come back here, right?
Yeah. Well, if it's still here. Oh, there's a guy.
Might be gone by then.
I'm gonna go down and pack. I have. Like,
I do not have a
This
right
guy
now,
just
so-
parked like his carrier right next to me, and it scared the shit out of me. I thought it was one of you guys. I turned around. I was like, wait, that's not one of you. Why is my thing smoking? What is that? Oh, it's the engine or something. Oh shit. Okay, well I'm gonna head out. Oh dear. Oh
That is,
dear.
He's trying to come to
that
you.
blow is magnificent. Second assault inbound.
oh, he's. If he shoots me, he's fucking dumb as fuck.
I did not realize my engine was this low.
He has no idea what the fuck I have. Like, I have the blockage shit up.
I'm gonna go to some rocky land real quick. Just so I can fix my engine on this. It looks sick, to be fair. Not so sick with my black smoke from the ornithopter, but you know. It works. It's fine. It's fine. We'll go over here and we'll fix it.
There are a number of unfriendlies here.
God, I thought it was... He scared the life out of me. That was such a jump scare when I was like,
Bunch
wait a
of
second,
bullets
that's
attracting a good
a
bit of attention,
Harkonnen
right?
carrier right next to me.
Yeah.
Absolutely
And that
terrifying.
group with the carrier,
Yeah, I'm glad they are
that,
listening to
dropped
community,
off
that's good.
Probably would have seen this blow again. It might come back out.
I always struggle to catch
Shall
this
we,
bit. Oh
nap
god.
off?
Oh god. Oh god.
Kind of what I'm thinking, but I mean, we are pretty fast. You know, without rockets, you can move pretty fast now, so it's pretty low-ish threat. But FPS may be collecting, but I know I'm not achieving anything here.
Fuck off, because they're
Yeah.
apparently.
They are. They are. I am just trying to repair the engine, if I can reach it in the...
Are they bullying you?
They're
Oh
coming
my-
for me.
Jesus
there's a bunch.
Christ.
Holy
Oh, that one of them's got rockets, I think.
Oh, whole lot, whole
That
lot.
scared the life out of me.
Just leave. Just
That
leave.
scared the
leave.
life out of me. Hopefully no one's around here while I Jesus Christ, what was that for?
We can outrun these
What
guys.
was that?
Yeah.
They have
Oh, that
rockets.
just randomly plays, I think? I don't even know if you guys can hit... I don't even know if you heard that or not, but that scared the life out of me. I don't know if it... I don't know if it shows on stream or not.
Chase people off so they can take it.
Yeah.
That was a really loud sound in my
It's a
ears. It's
carrier.
like a timer sound. I don't know if you could hear or not,
I
but
didn't yet.
terrifying
It might have
sound.
just come
Scared the
out with a
life
bunch
out of me.
assaults.
Can I repair this goddamn thing? Okay, I'm literally gonna screw
I wonder
myself
if
here.
that's. Yeah, did you say Fidakin? I wonder if that's them.
Oh,
Probably.
we nearly had the engine here. Oh, there we go. It is red, not anymore.
He's like, what
Scary.
fuel pattern is this? And I'm like, it's just blue. I'm just solo. He's like, right. He's like, are you are you hardcore like us? And I'm like, no, technically unaligned.
Good
Kinda
answer.
Just saying, like, no.
So what you know,
Neither.
yeah. Exactly.
Are you guys in a guild? Can
Say
I
what's
join?
going to keep you alive. Okay.
I've been looking for a guild.
My ornithopter is still black smoking for some reason. I'm assuming it's a visual bug because it is fully repaired. How bizarre. I'll pick it up and drop it back down again, maybe.
Are we bugging out?
I think it's probably time to call that, yeah. The only successful one, technically, I guess, was the PvE one, but, you know, that's how it is sometimes on the busier times.
That's not bad. That's okay.
Don't do the ones in row A?
Yeah, I'm happy to do that. I'm just gonna stop this black smoke coming out my ornithopter real quick, and I'll come over.
I got a full inventory. I gotta bug out.
Yeah, I've got a full inventory, but I'm more than happy to come over and
Oh, well,
have a little mess
I'm
around.
pretty full as well, actually, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
That's a good point.
there might be
Could
some
a little-
extra bits that can like stack up on the current bits I already have anyway. To be fair, so I'm happy. I'm willing to see. There we go. I've stopped the black smoke now.
Let's not get greedy. Let's bug out.
Okay, no worries. Let's go.
It would be a shame to die.
Beautiful screenshots. That's one thing this game's beautiful for is the screenshots. I
Oh,
love
yeah,
taking
just
them.
noticed those as well.
Take too many screenshots all the time. I love this. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Going
I
into the
keep forgetting
PvE
that this is
zone.
PvE, how are you?
Yeah, we are now on PvE, so it's not too bad. It's not like we're risking too much.
Well, we could have a server crash.
Yeah, true. Wouldn't be ideal. Wouldn't be
Well,
ideal.
It used to be you crash, you pop through the slams right underneath.
It's so nice. It's so nice. Especially with
Yeah,
the
they just
F6
changed
mode,
that.
like doing that is like, oh, isn't that just amazing? Isn't that
Might still
just
be
the
bad,
most
you're in the
beautiful
desert with
thing?
sand.
I love it. Man, I gotta see what screenshots I took before that Harkonnen thing scared the life out of me. I thought I was one of the team players. And then I saw the colours, and obviously we're doing blue for this run to make sure we're all aware. And it just scared the life of me. I was like, oh my god, that's enemies. That's enemies. Let's get out of here.
Forever ago, and I've never seen him on the server.
Who?
M Champion.
M Champion. I think I reached out to him. Let me double check what he said.
The Sunray guy's playing. I don't know. He did just
Oh,
yesterday.
is M Champion still in the guild?
He's still.
He's still in the guild, did you say?
Well, he's still in the guild Discord.
Oh, is he?
He never joined the in-game guild.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was waiting. So I was messaging him back and forth, and then I was saying about, are you still staying or not? And then he didn't respond. So he's still playing, but he's not on the game. So I'm gonna remove him from the Discord then. That's fine. Cool. Okay.
I just
Crash
watched a
ship
man
over
get
here for you,
executed.
Uh-oh.
Where? Yeah, I thought I was dead as well.
I
I was
just
not
gonna
ready
leave
for
us
that.
at
I was
that,
not
huh?
ready for that. He's next. He was obviously next, I guess. Yeah, that scared the life out of me, honestly. I feel like I need to go back and rewatch that as a close call. They would have just all gotten out, like 4. I don't know how many you can put in a carry. I think 4 or something. Just all getting out and just like start killing me. That would have been terrifying while I'm just trying to take a nice screenshot. God damn. They would have seen as well the Atreides like still suit swatch. Or maybe they might have seen that and be like, yeah, let's kill this guy. Atreides, get him out of here. Now I'm on Twitch too, hell yeah. Get the double whammy, you know? The double whammy. Okay, well, let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. Let's skedaddle. Some interesting stuff you do get from the deep desert. Thermo-responsive ray amplifiers. Some of this stuff I've not even seen before. Okay, that I meant to do that. I'm heading to Hagar Basin right now. How's it going? How's it going, Sneaky? Hope you're doing well. We were doing a little bit of an Echo Lab run. Unfortunately, we did one PvE one because it was obviously you get the stuff from each of them, whatever happens. The PvP ones, unfortunately, were all raided, so we didn't get any loot from that. We got some screenshots by a Spice
I'll be on
below.
for a little bit, but I will be back this evening.
No stress. I probably won't be on for the Spice raid later on because I'm very busy, but I'll catch you guys later. So have a good one, guys, and I wish you all the best of luck. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Later.
You'll smash it. See you later. Catch you guys. Bye. Okie dokie. That is the Discord stuff done. That was good fun. That was good fun. That was good fun. I actually don't know what it's for. I'm assuming it's for one of the one of the weapons in the workbench. I haven't really gone through a lot of that stuff. We should probably go through that. My thought process for the rest of the stream, we've got about 40-ish minutes. We want to continue for the stream. The thought process is we're probably going to go and do some of the skills. I think we want to ideally maybe focus on the planetologist skill. And then also maybe doing a bit of building. Because we got our location, didn't we? So let's maybe do some more building in that actual pillar area, which would be quite nice. So that's what we'll do. We'll do our pillar building, and then we'll also do some plantologist stuff as well, which would be good fun. We might be able to see it in... Oh, we'll probably end up crashing our ship if we do it, but we might be able to see it in some weapons over here if we go to the right to the bottom. Plasteel composite blade. We're going to crash land, where we probably will. Let's do it again. Might be in wet armor, maybe? Instead. Plasteel microflora fiber, armor plating. Maybe some of this. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It might be used to make something else, maybe, potentially. I would assume. Maybe some vehicle thing. I'll have to double check. I'll have to see. I'm not sure. I've not seen some of these items before, so I think some we do have in our chest because Matt's gone out and grabbed them. I've seen that before. But yeah, a lot of these things are definitely like, I guess, deep desert, more exclusive areas. There is definitely a lot more bases out around here. There was another place, actually, I wanted to build a base, Andreas, but I looked at it today. We were earlier on, and unfortunately, it was taken, another base location that I wanted to build in, just for like another one, right? And it was quite a cool base location because it has like a ramp going up to it, but the annoying thing is there was a base there. But realistically, anyway, I think it was a bit ugly because someone had built a base next to it, and they'd put LFG or something right on it. It's like some billboard type branding stuff. So it's kind of ugly. So I'm kind of glad we didn't build in that spot. But, you know, we'll build our pillar spot. I think will be cool anyway. And I'm actually thinking about potentially going down below so we can have a room for a vehicle down below as well. But I'll get your thoughts on that when we do that, when we get to it. Exactly. Whenever we need it for whatever we need it for, at least we've got it. Is this an Echo Lab? Should we pop down here? I know we said we were going back, but I know the guys went back. It's a PvE one. Did this guy really just park his ornithopter right in the way? There is no way. This greedy little Harkonnen scumbag. Oh no, it's okay. We can get through. I'll let him off. I'll let him off. I'll let him off. Yeah, it would be good because it does mean we can use some vehicle resource harvesting. I don't want to make it my main base because obviously like the main one's by me and Matt, but I want to make it a nice looking base. And if it's got vehicle storage thing, it is just going to make it easier, I think. We'll have a look because I think we do want to raise the base location up by 1. So we wouldn't want to reduce the height on our base because that's probably what's going to make it look cool as well. So we'll have to see. We'll go in there after we've done this. See if there's any parts and bits and pieces we can grab in this. It's probably going to be fully wiped because the amount of people that are in the PvE areas. Yeah, like you can see, there's people here. It's always rammed in these PvE areas, or at least rammed recently. I don't know if they went up here to grab some loot or something. They did. Some Solari, and that's what we want. We want some bits and pieces that we have already picked up that won't fill up our inventory, but just extra space, right? Oh, it does sound like there could be potentially some enemies in here. Could have just reset, maybe. Oh, that's great. There's poison around here. Oh, this is perfect. I love poison. I love it so much. Okay, well, let's run through this. Maybe get involved in some of this. Wait.
Oh,
Wait.
sorry. This is not PvP zone, dude.
I don't know if I'm
Why are you
tripping now.
scared?
Don't be scared, dude. This is not PvP zone.
These guys are scaring me, man.
Way.
I don't trust these guys.
Back.
I know it's not. I know this area is not PvP, but these guys scared
I'm a
me.
miner. Come back here. Stop
Oh, it's
running
just
away.
it's just these Atreides guys. That's all. It's just the Atreides guys in this Echo Lab scared me because I didn't realize these guys would be dressed as like Atreides. So I was like, why are they killing players in a PvE area? And then I was like, that scared me. And the fact they were saying don't be scared made me more scared because there's 3 of them, and I'm like, did they just kill an actual player? Oh, that's scared, man. That I was like, okay, I know this is PvE area, but I also don't know if it's broken right now. That was yeah, worrying for a minute. My heart was going. I think very scared. Okay. The loot is shared in the PvE areas, so you can grab your own loot from it, which is quite nice. So even if they kill everyone, it's not gonna be a problem for us. Yeah, it would be very bad seeing as there's 3 of them, and I was like, and it was the fact that it was just the enemies are, well, Atreides outfits, which I thought was a player, and I thought they just killed a player, and I was like, whoa, sorry, we're in a PvP or PvE area. Scared the life out of me. Scared the life out of me.
No, go back. Science chest the other way.
At least they're helpful.
That way. Here.
I'm just exploring the Echo Lab, seeing where the chests are, you know. Oh, intel as well. 40 intel. 30 intel, okay. Get 30 and 40 from some of them. It's pretty decent. It's pretty decent, to be fair. Definitely recommend just for the intel for these PvE areas just to come in and grab it. I'm going to drop the respawn beacon. I don't care for it. Actually, should we just place it? We could just place it. I don't want someone to take some of my loot if I drop it. What is that? Scout on thought. Oh, we could take it for someone. We could take it for someone. I'm sure someone will have some use of it. Did we not grab that? Or was there 2? Am I tripping? Did I just grab that twice? Or was there 2 of them? I don't know because I've got so much research already. I'm not sure if that was the case or not. Let me get rid of this tool, which is about to break any second. And let's pick up our respawn thing and just put it in here. I don't know if... Just respawn anyway there, right? Whatever, it's fine. And then we grab this. Can we grab this? It was 30 intel, yeah. But I don't know... Oh, God. Maybe I was just lagging. Maybe that was it. I've got to make... Intel. Wait, Intel is research. Intel is research, right? Because, yeah, it's on the research tab, but it comes under Intel on there. So it's like the same thing, basically. Okay, so we have actually got some stuff in here. Okay, we can take some of it. Some stuff they're not going to worry for too much. So, like, we could equip this Holtzman shield there. It's a Mark 5. I know it's, like, more damage. Yeah, we'll drop it. We don't really need our Mark 3, realistically. Let's get this, some gloves. We are filled up on slots, which is annoying. So, welding wire is cheap. We can get rid of that. That's not going to be an issue. I think we can equip those anyway, just because of weight. Do we need them? I don't know if we really need them. Probably. We probably don't, to be fair. We'll take it. We don't need the health kits, that's for sure. Let's just take the thrusters. And, you know what? Let's take these other thrusters as well. It's worth taking them, I reckon. I do want to take a lot of this other stuff, to be fair. This gun is worse, but it has got more health. I'll keep the gun. I'll keep the gun. We'll get rid of this. It doesn't really matter. We have got loads of them in the base, to be fair. It's not a big deal. Okay. Yeah, we've grabbed a couple extra bits and pieces that we could fit in. And let's go back to going to the bases and stuff. We'll drop off, obviously, the loot that we've got to the base. And, oh god, okay. It's lagging. Just rubber banding back. Always nice and fun. And then, yeah, well, let's go back to the base. We'll chuck our loot in there. And then we'll go and maybe build the other base a little bit or get a rough design plan for the base. We won't put like stuff like generators and resource stuff down. We'll just kind of make a rough idea of it. Was that base there before? I don't remember seeing that, but I doubt they built that just now, right? But they might have. It is pretty cheap to build in the... It's half the price to build in the deep desert than it is somewhere else, so obviously it does reset. Oh, I was like, is that wing gonna catch or not? Luckily it didn't. We're safe. We're safe. Okay. Oh, a little bit of a stretch. And we'll go back to building the outside of our base and try and make it look fancy and try and work out what we want to do for the vertical extenders as well. And maybe the plant... Oh, we probably don't have time for the plantologist. Probably just do some of the base stuff today, maybe. Because the plantologist moves around like a bloody fly. He's so annoying. He's so annoying. Like this, on the secondary quest for the advanced stuff, he is moving around the map like crazy, and it's such a pain in the ass. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. So we need to go not like far left because that was way too far from the base. We need to go like a diagonal one this time because, yeah, the other one was not good. Any design plans for the base? We actually did think of one thing. Only one thing so far. Or like, I guess two things if you want to count the like downstairs bit if we got space for it. And I'll show you when we go to the base. But I'm thinking one side where I was like, oh, I feel like this is going to be a flat side. I was like, well, if it's going to be a flat side, then it might as well just be entrance way for the ornithopters, right? Because as much as I've done it on mine and Matt's base, I will change it at some point. I don't like the rooftop ones. I think it looks cool, but on the side, when you haven't got some of those side entrances, but then when you look at above, it looks ugly. And it is ideal to blend in as all the above ones, but still, I do like the look of the side ones more, so I'll show you that. We'll go to the side ones. I might check on storage onto... I don't know if we've got a storage module for the assault. If we do, then we might chuck that on there. If we don't, then we might just chuck the storage module onto our scout and show you that way. But I'll show you the rough idea, because I'm thinking, yeah, we fly in. We fly in from it. So let's go towards our base. That was okay. That was not too bad stuff. It was a bit of fun as well with some of the guys. We got some Ornithopter thruster stuff. We got some spice-infused dura-aluminium dust. 7,000 Solari, some gauntlets, some stuff, some research stuff, some other schematic stuff, and some other bits and pieces that we don't often see about anyway. So we did get this gun, to be fair, 257. Oh no, was that from earlier? Was that when we first started the stream? That might be when we first started the stream, actually. Because I did visit a deep desert earlier. I don't know if you remember. You might not have remembered. You might not. Oh no, I don't know if you were there for it. There used to be a Harkonnen base here. A big old tall Harkonnen base. And it was only recently been moved this week, and I was like, wow, it's so empty now without that base there. Obviously, we did actually build on this bit first, and then it seemed like everyone else started building here. I'm not saying, you know, it's our area, but the Harkonnen thing was a bit of an eyesore, and that's gone, which is nice. It's nice to see that gone. Okay, let's drop off some... Is Matt here? Or was that just my Ornithopter? I think that was just my Ornithopter, right? No, Matt's doesn't seem like he's been on today. That's fine. Okay. Let's drop off some of these so I think these are the resources that Matt's probably been dropping off in here to be the more like deep desert stuff, right? Because as you can see, he's got quite a few bits and pieces in here. Let's chuck those in there. Let's chuck those. It's a bit, they're all kind of components, just these three over here in this corner. We do need to organize this room a little bit better, but that's okay. Let's learn these research schematic stuff. Let's do all these while we're here. Nice. Let me set out the inventory. And then we can chuck that away, chuck that away. We'll chuck some of these. We can keep maybe we can keep both of them on us, to be fair. We'll probably back in the Ornithopter shortly anyway. We can move that out. We'll keep that stuff. We'll move... we'll keep that on us just in case this one breaks and we replace it. Other than that, I think that's fine. So let's chuck this stuff in here. And then vehicle stuff we'll have to go down for. I think this spice stuff's in one of these chests over here. There's quite a few chests getting made now in the base. Here we go. There we go. Add that to the rest of those. add this to the vehicle stuff down below, I think it is. I believe it's where we put the stuff. And because we've been an hour now since we last were back, I think it's been actually kind of 2 hours now, but we should have a load of more water now. We'll see. I don't think we need to top it up with any more bodies, but we'll double check just to see how it's going. Just to see how it's looking, you know. So we have got 2 of the advanced death steals in the space, which is quite nice. Waterway, we are looking at 300,000, so... yeah, we could do one more. Well, like I put 2. Might as well do the better death steals if we are going to put something in a death steal. Just chuck one of these in for now. That probably will cap us, or very close to capping us on the water for now. Not like we're going to be using any water anyway, or for what we're doing right now. But at least it means when Matt comes on, if he's trying to do something, he can build whatever he needs to build with the water. Let's go put the thrusters in here and just see if there's a storage is left down here, or if it's upstairs. I'm not sure. Any tips on water management? I would advise there is this place. If you come at the right time, you could probably gather, and if you have a scyther, the Reaper, sorry, the Dew Reaper, sorry, is what I meant to say. And you've got a load of Litterjons on you. You could probably, if you're here at the right time, right at the like dawn / well, like evening time, where the water's the best, when you press T, it will show you the time at the top right, and it will show you the best time, kind of roughly, for water. In the top right, and I'm blocking it actually. It's not helpful. Let me block my camera real quick. So when I press T, well, you can see my Solar on my level right now. I'm pretty low level for what I've been doing, but it is what it is. If I press T, you can see in the top right the times, and when it's the bluest, you want to get water then, basically. So the advice would be getting a Dew Reaper, like this one, or maybe not. It doesn't have to be this good one. Place my temporary base just beneath that. Amazing. So yeah, there is literally, we've got a little temporary base, the H2O farm there. We don't really use it much, but you could probably gather like 100,000 water, which sounds unbelievable, but you absolutely could. If you're there at the right peak times, you've got a Dew Reaper, you've got enough Litterjons, you can definitely get like 100k or something there. You can get easily 50k, I reckon, from it. So that's really good. So that's the best way for water. Other than that, I'd just basically say Dew Reapers are the best thing. I don't really recommend much else early days. Obviously, as you progress, yeah, the industrial one does make it even easier as well. As you progress, obviously, I would recommend doing the Fremen Death Steals, because they are pretty much passive to carry. But if you've got a buggy at that point, and you probably will if you're at the Fremen Death Steal part, then you know, or we can help make you one if you need one as well. So no stress. No stress at all. Let's go into the buggy area, because I completely forgot. Chuck our stuff away. See if we need to put anything there as well. Okay, let's chuck these things over here. It's got a scout on, I thought, to mark for storage. It is pretty damaged. I don't know. There might be another one in the thing somewhere. We dropped our copper wire, didn't we? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Let's go bring over... Don't really want to bring over the vehicle. Change to Twitch now. A bit laggy on YouTube. Is it better on Twitch? Hopefully it is. Hopefully it is. Okay, so let's grab some of the plasteel. Let's chuck the Ornithopter stuff on as well. So let's chuck our Solari. We're not bad in there. 37k right now. Let's grab our little tool here. Yeah, okay, cool. And I think we might have it in this chest, but we'll just double check actually. Scout. Okay, so we both do have 2 scouts. Yeah, so we'll need to get an assault one at some point, just so we can carry more stuff. It's got the rocket launchers on at the moment, which is pretty cool, but yeah, we'll get that fitted out with a storage at some point. So let's detach the thrusters, which will be weird having no thrusters anymore, but you know, we do need to put on the storage module. Okay. So let's chuck these in here, and then let's grab our inventory full of plasteel, and grab more plastic. Okay, we're getting. Oh, we're rubber banding. Great fun. Okay, there is lots here. Might be able to carry. I don't know what the weight's like. The weight's not insane on the Ornithopter, but it's way better than our inventory, obviously. Yeah. Okay, solid. We can bring quite a bit of plasteel over then. We can start designing the outside of the base. Which it'll be a key thing, right? We can't add any of the things that require granite right now, because we're not bringing any granite with us, but That's fine. If we need to change stuff, we can change stuff later. It's not a big issue. It's not a big issue. I should probably get some more thoughts on how stuff looks and get a few more ideas when looking at online and just stuff about how does their base design look. So I want to make it, I don't want to make it just like a rectangle or a square, right? I want to make it a bit more character to it. And I can do that a bit more because I've got a pillar, but I just need to make sure I'm like, no, I don't want to say copying a design, but just have a bit of more of an idea for a design. Because there is, I'm not saying I'm the best builder. I'm not even saying I'm a good builder, to be fair. But there are some amazing builders out there. And I don't want to copy their design, but I think taking inspiration from it definitely does not hurt to make our base look better. I think that does not hurt at all. So let's go and grab the rest of this plastil. Exactly. Inspiration. You know what? Let's grab some granite, if there's granite. There might not be granite. Oh dear. Does our base not have any granite anymore? Oh, it does. It's just been moved. We'll take 407. Whoops. We'll go and do some granite runs at some point. Okay, it's going to feel very slow now with our storage module on, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's go over. Let's go over to our pillar. And then another time when I've got thrusters on this, maybe another stream, maybe Monday stream, I'll show you the other area that I was going to build in, which has got a massive LFG thing on. Or you can actually, we'll probably go to it after this, after showing you this, because it's not far from this base. It's a shame. It would have been a nice base location. Another possibility, actually, when I was looking at base locations, was actually, I believe it was this bit here. You see this, bit, bridge bit, and the like tunnel and stuff? I was like, this would be sick, right? The annoying thing here, I guess it's some quest thing or some mission, or they want to make sure no one's blocking this bit. It's a no build zone from pretty much here onwards up here, so you can't build across there, which would have been cool and stuff. So it's a reason why I didn't pick that area, but I think we've still got potential over here. As you can see, we started a little bit just on some of the foundations, and we ran out of plasteel because we only had what our inventory could carry us. But this is the idea for where you fly in. I think would be cool. You fly in and you land your ornithopter here would be sick. I think the base level would be pretty sick. I think we can still make this amazing, but it is a shame. I do think that we can't build there, which is a shame. And there's another spot which I wish we could build, but we can't. But it is what it is. Stuff ain't gonna change, so we gotta live with it. Can we build? Scrap metal. I didn't bring any scrap metal with me. Fun times. It's okay. We can just keep going to this thing and grabbing stuff every single time. Okay, so the idea here is let's go into our, oh god, a tradey stuff. So yeah, the idea is like you come in and land the ornithopters in here. I think it'll be pretty goddamn sick. So it does need to be pretty blocky like that. We can't go out any further, so that's quite nice actually for the entranceway. We don't want to have it sticking out too far. I think that'll be cool. So we just ideally want to do these here. I guess it's just a matter of space for this. We probably will go up like...
A large sandstorm is approaching.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, where did we just put our thing? Let's place it in place of bandages for now. And if we need to, this is exactly why we've got our little shelter here. What do you mean, vehicle took? I've got nothing in this. There's storage in it, that's why. Okay. Yeah, I think that will look quite nice when we do the actual structure pillars down there. That's okay. Just under here, actually, we might need to go we know it might need to be a bit better here. Fits perfect into the pillar. It does, yeah, it's quite nice, actually. Actually, this is probably not going to be good enough. Probably just down here, maybe, will work. Probably be fine here, I reckon. Let's press T, just see, and close. Yeah, we should be fine here.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Should be okay. Should be good. Just sit it out, wait for it to finish. Wait for it to do its business. Might not streaming longer than 3 hours. We'll just see how we go. We'll build just about. Just about. It's very cool to see the grandfather worm. And also to see a spice eruption right in front of our own eyes was pretty sick as well, to be fair. Two things you don't see that much, so it was very cool. Especially the I feel like you never are that close to a spice eruption when it goes off. Like, that's pretty awesome to see. Twitch went down. What the hell? Oh, what is going on with the stream today, man? Jesus. Well, at least there's 2 platforms for you to go between. I don't know why. I went on to Twitch earlier and it went down as well. And I was like, what's going on here? It's very strange. It's very peculiar. Okay. Might need to move this base bit because this is going to be in the way. We also need to stop doing this because this is an issue. We need to be doing the roofs instead. Exactly. Someone is definitely downloading top secret government files onto my network. They're pretty big files, you know. Pretty big files. Pretty important stuff right now. Everything going on in the world. Okay, let's keep doing this. I think it's probably how I want to do this, right? I think that's probably how we want to go. And then I don't think I'll need much more space down here. The idea would then be... I don't really want to do... Maybe it is better for big because we have got some big rocks ahead of us. I almost maybe want to do 2 of these, though. It just feels less steep. Is that correct? Is that correct information? Yeah, it is, yeah. It just feels a bit less steep, you know? Feels a bit more relaxed going into the base. I think that'll be nice. And we can always change it if we need it to fit carriers, but I think this is a good space for our assault carrier and ornithopter, right? When we get the... We probably won't even store the carrier here, to be fair. So it'll probably just be assaults and other ornithopters. So it's probably not bad, to be fair. Let's move... let's sort out this thing in here. I know this is basically... Oh. Can I not move this? Is it because it's got stuff in it? Probably, yeah, it's got stuff in it. Okay. Well, let's... we can probably move this, though, right? Yeah. Okay, we need to get out. Oh, we need to do this real quick. Grab that. Move out here. Because if we delete this by accident, we end up deleting the sub-thief, and then we got to place it exactly right. Again, I've done that in my old base, and that was not fun. It was not fun. Okay, now there's been a sandstorm recently. I think we're probably okay to remove this stuff without having it disappear. We might as well keep this generator, which makes me think, might as well grab this and chuck it in the ornithopter, and then we can just move it quickly. I thought we could move it without this. Am I getting crazy? Oh, I can. I don't know what I was playing up earlier. That's fine. We can just move that there for now. And then, yeah, I think this is just much nicer, right? For doing the, yeah, like you say, it's more sleek. It is. The only issue... I can see more rock bits. That's fine. I don't think it's too big of an issue. I'm almost thinking, how big's this going to come across? Let me have a little look. So it's 2. That's 3. I'm actually thinking... I don't know if it will look good or not. I was thinking, I don't know if... Let me just show you. You can't... No, you can't. Which, I understand that. I get it, but it's a shame sometimes. Yeah, I thought that would be the case for not enough support. So... There is another option I was thinking, just for this bit real quick. You'll get an idea when I... Well, you'll see what I mean when I actually do it. Which will be like a half wall here. And then doing the... Because we can do these on the... I think these are the wedges, right? Yeah, they are the wedges. We want this wedge. And then we want this wedge there. And then... Actually, no, they'll probably be better as half walls. But what I was thinking is if we did this as like a... Like that. Yeah, it's going to be wedges. It's going to be wedges. That's my bad. But it doesn't matter. It's not like a big deal. I do want to see more wedges added to this game. That's one thing I would like to see more of. But if we do the wedge here, another wedge here. Again, I'm just giving it a bit of character. Landon, how's it going? Hope you're doing well, man. Long time no see. Yeah, I just want to give it a bit of character, you know, to this whole place. I don't want it to be like, oh yeah, it's just all stairs going up and stuff. I want to give it a bit of personality. I keep pressing all the wrong buttons, completely all the wrong buttons here. So, just doing something like this. Just to give it a bit of character, you know. We just need a bit of that every now and again. We gotta keep some style going, you know. More grand and personal. Exactly. You get me. You get me. And this can then just be like a slow, yeah, like one of these. Actually, I like it like that. I think I'm gonna keep it like that. I think that's quite nice. That's quite cool. Where the ornithopters come down to. I think that's kind of cool. I think that's kind of nice. Okay, so let's start doing some of these as well. So these are probably going to be ideally the roofs pieces, so it's cheaper. And then we can see where we want to go from there. So that's just for scale size, right? Let's just have a little look. So this is obviously the scout. It is quite a big area. It's quite a big scout, to be fair. Is this going to be a problem with the assault? Why is it being all bumpy? Just, you know, here's my ornithopter. Don't you like the look? Oh, okay, it's landed down. I was like, little rotation going on. Yeah, this is probably good for scouts and assaults, to be fair. I don't think we probably need it much bigger than this, and we can obviously add other areas if we need to be as well. Okay, so we want to do something probably along the lines of this. And again, let's move this so we just got it inside the base. Because that's a nice, oh, that would be nice. That would be so nice, honestly. I think that would look really, really cool here. The question is, do we do, I'm thinking this might be too close to the rocks. We can give it a demo, but I think this might be too close. What are we thinking, guys? If we had this here, and then... Okay, inefficient stability. But that actually might be okay. Working around the terrain. What do you guys think? Is that okay? Because then it's rather than it being too far away, I think it's quite nice and close. And that can go up to like one of the pillars up there as well. I think might look quite nice. That's like a little access point, maybe, potentially. Kind of feels like it's part of the terrain. Exactly, that sort of thing, you know. Maybe merging some of this stuff isn't such a bad idea. Obviously, we are going to have some of the walls on here. Need some safety, yeah. That is true, that is true. I do think... What I don't like is when it's like completely in the floor, because you can't really place stuff in it. That's too much in the floor, right, for my liking. And this could work in our advantage as well, because what I'm thinking is we can have generator floors down. But, so for this, I'm almost thinking like just another bit of incline here. But it doesn't have to be the whole thing. This can also be a different level to stuff. And that can just be dependent on... We then split designs of like what we want where. Like this doesn't have to be... I mean, it can be. It can be in theory. I don't know. I just making it look nice, isn't it? That's the thing. Oh, I don't want this. I don't want this roof anyway. Ah. Where's my button? Roof. And then how do I go in the... Oh, it's scroll my mouse wheel. I keep forgetting. So, if we're to place this stuff down here. Cool with different levels. No. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, because we can always wall this bit off as well, to be fair. And this can... We can go around pretty far, to be fair. We are going to have to need the odd bit of structural here. But that's fine. We can add that. I think it's looking... I don't want to say it's looking nice. I've just made like a little box area and some like stairs, right? But, you know, I'm getting a little bit of an idea of how... Oh, God. Glitching inside this thing. Getting a bit of an idea of how this can potentially look quite nice. Getting there. So yeah, so I guess the question is, maybe it starts to go over this side as well. So this can go. I kind of want to leave this bit area. I don't want to place one there, I think. And this might be too. This is too close. Don't put yourself down low. Your base looks great and keeps getting better. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Maybe like this. Maybe this. That's gonna be way too close. This might be okay. Although actually, if I did this, this might be a bit like the other side, where you go straight into it. Yeah, you know what? Oh, it's because it's a slant. We are technically going to have to be a bit higher, which is fine. But that actually works. You get both towers there as well. So we can do some sort of tower design later on at some point as well. So that's something. That's something we can do. Okay, let's maybe do a bit more of the floor over here and just see what we end up coming out with, what kind of design we end up having. So let's just do these here for now. So again, don't want to go too crazy over the edge, and we are going to start losing stability, which is fine. But we'll just keep placing, and we'll just see how we end up going. And we can just work out what areas you want for what. I'm thinking maybe we do this a little 3. I think if we do it, I think would look better as a 3. And then I think this is just going to be nicer. Just out of like pure aesthetics, maybe having the 3 up here. Because then we can obviously add all the little bits and pieces, right? So we add the like wedge walls here, and then this will be the an actual half wall here. But that's not bad, because then it's almost like, yeah, creating like a separate area to it as well. And then let's just add this in here. I think both sides, right? I mean, we can just probably do the wedge, maybe. I don't know if the wedge would cover it. No, probably not. Okay, let's just do the half wall then. So let's do that there and that there. Cool, okay. And that gives us a little place here to go. And then it's gonna be a while till we actually finish building this place, obviously. Even just the full design of it, we're probably gonna need way more plasteel as well. But it's cool to get a rough idea of how we're going. Okay. It's working out the separate areas that we want for stuff as well. Right? So we've got this, we've got the towers. I guess the towers don't need to be anything too crazy. They can be more for looks. Like they could be like bedrooms for example. Oh my god, we are low on water. Holy moly. Did not even pay attention to that. It's probably because we've been out in the sun so much. How do you get plasteel? You go for basalt. So it's frequent in the Western Shield area and the Eastern Shield area. So it will look like black rocks, like this basalt stone is what it will come up on the map as when you see some. I'll show you down there because it'll be down there anyway. And then you use that with, I want to say, flour sand to make plasteel, I think. I think that's what it is. Flour sand and bastille to make plasteel. Or like to make the, what is it called? So many things in this game. To make the plastone. That's it. I want to do a knock-knock joke right now, but I know you'll hate it. Should I do it? Just do it. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Let's... I don't know how exactly I want this to be, but I don't hate the layers of this. I don't hate it, but I do want to do a generator bit, which is what I'm thinking. There you go. That's what basalt as well. I know you said you saw it anyway, but... Knock, knock. Who's there? Okay. Yeah, because we could probably go up from here, maybe, and it can meet up to that bit. Is what I'm thinking. Rockin'. Rockin' who? Oh, God. think that would look ugly, maybe. If we did that. But then am I just going to be jumping that all the time? I don't know. Rocking these nuts across your face. Rocking. Interesting. I mean, that's interesting for sure. We could potentially make this go up more. Would that be bad? Would that be bad? I don't know how I want this to look is part of the issue right now. Maybe we could do... Maybe this goes... like gen room over here? Or maybe like in here? You go down and it's just generators? Trying to get a rough idea how I want this to look. Yeah, I think this could work as generators, and then we can go down a little bit, another section, more generators. Potentially. Potentially. We'll see how much plastone we got to work it out. I know I have placed out these areas as like a really big base, to be fair. Our ornithopter's definitely a bit bugged here, but that's fine. Okay. I am liking this. It's just getting a proper structure to it. It doesn't have to be symmetrical, which I think is a very key thing. It doesn't have to be symmetrical. That's one thing to bear in mind. I guess it's working out what areas we want stuff for, right? Like at this, I guess, and how wide do we want to go? At what point do we say, yeah, that's wide enough? And at what point do we say we want to add a turn to it or something? And not just have it a brick? Is another good question. And at what point do we add angles? Because I'm honestly thinking maybe... It's a question. It's a question. I'm trying to imagine how this could look, right? I'm trying to imagine how this could look. And I think we have got a blocky entrance bit. But maybe doing more the triangle stuff is probably a bit better for us in terms of the look and the feel of it. So, and we have got quite a bit of an area to expand around. I'm almost thinking we do either side of this, a bit like a triangle if there's two pillars as well. Might be kind of cool, I guess. Depends on how far we want to do this, I guess. Let's have a little look, right? Let's try. It doesn't have to be completely symmetrical and... Well, you know what? That's exactly what we're talking about. It doesn't have to be completely symmetrical. So it's not, let's not measure it up, right? Let's not measure it up. Let's just build it. So let's do this and this, right? And then I'm thinking we go out here. So we can't go out that far, actually. So maybe actually we go back one. And we just see what we can possibly pull off here. To give us a bit of an idea of what we're looking at. Breaking up the blocky. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. So it doesn't really matter, these things, because these can all be replaced and stuff. It's not a big deal. But just getting a bit of a different, yeah, bit of a break from this. And as the question is how far we go out for this. At what point is it too small and not pointy enough? Is a question as well. Because I don't think that's pointy enough, to be honest. Which is then making me do this. Oh, let's not break it all. Okay. Actually, let's have a look. Let's have a look. It's hard, man, coming up with these ideas, honestly. It's way harder than you think it's going to be. It's like, yeah, I'll just make a base. Oh, wait, this is much harder than I first thought. Okay, so that is outside the land claim. So realistically, that is the point. That is the point of it. Okay. So if we want it to be bigger, in theory, it'd be like that. right? Or is that wrong? That is wrong. Because surely it'd be... I was like, shit, is that the only foundation? I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I mean, I meant to do that completely. So I could redo it, obviously. Oh, I didn't even mean to place that bit. Okay, these are all going. And we're just doing a redesign here. Definitely meant to completely break the whole thing. That was definitely part of the plan. Inefficient stability. Of course there is. Of course there is. Maybe that'll give us a bit more stability. Okay, so then we do this. And this might actually not end up being the point we want, because although will it actually? Maybe it will. I don't know. I feel like it won't. I feel like we're just going to break we're not going to make it. I was wrong. I'd formatted that wrong. Okay. But is that too pointy? How do people do the points without making it too pointy? People are so much better at building than me. I need to hire an interior builder for me, but then it's not as satisfying. How are people so good at using all these? Oh, this is what we want for the rooftop. Maybe this is how it looks below. And then we add the rooftop bit over it. I'm getting ahead of myself. I want to be building the roof when I'm building the foundation is maybe my issue right now. But the concept is there. Okay? The concept is there. And maybe we end up doing... I don't know. I should have thought this through more before I went to plan this. Maybe worth it in the end. Maybe. And again on this side, right, to kind of copy this sort of theme in. It's going to have to be like from this bit, right? From the pillar here. Which might mean we might need to go back one. I guess we'll see. We might be okay. We might be okay. We're about to find out. It'd be nice if we were okay. I think we are going to be okay. Well, I'll be very close, actually. Okay, I thought it said we couldn't do it there, but we can. Okay. So that is kind of now... Doesn't matter about the height. We can make the height different when we come to building. We've got those diagonal bits now, which is something. Okay, it's a bit of you know, it's getting away from that rectangle shape. We've got a bit of style now going to the build. Okay, so we can be a bit more like relaxed now with how we do stuff. I think. I do think I want some sort of downstairs generator room over here. Maybe is my kind of thought process in this. So just doing something like this would be cool, I think. This would then be higher, is my thought process in this. So in theory, I'll have to get some more plastone. We're going to run out of plastone real quick. Like, I know this, we are technically building a mega base, basically. Oh, God. But, you know, we are burning through it, like, mad fast. I think it looks really cool, man. Do whatever you think is good and go for it. And then hopefully it will turn up better in the end, right? Because then I'm thinking we then do this above, right? Okay, this goes down. This ends up being a generator room. Because then we can then store all the gens in here. And if we add some of these like half walls, just to give it a bit more structure in place there as well. And then if we add some of these wedges as well, just up against this bad boy. Nice. So then this can be like the generator downstairs area. And this can potentially go down as well. So we might end up doing this for downstairs here as well. Because this is slightly downwards. And that's fine. We can't really build on that flat bit. But we can definitely probably build down here with some of the gens. Yeah. We'll be able to build on some of this stuff. The basalt can go. We can mine that. That's fine. That's not going to be a big issue at all. We can mine that now, actually. Get rid of this. Blocking our base. Okay. And yeah, we probably want to not go like crazy. But realistically, we can make this... Oh, but now I'm like, do we even do this bit as like just a downstairs area now? There's so much potential to all of this base. There's so much potential we've got here. Now I'm almost thinking this needs to be something down here. I think that needs to start further back, maybe. Ooh. Oh, realised I didn't place that down yet. Is that going to be too tight? I mean, it's like perfect. It might be a bit too tight down there, I don't know. But I'm just thinking like down here is also another perfect building spot here. Maybe not perfect, but generally I think it's a nice spot here. Oh, if that was something like... This could be a perfect bit for that building piece, to be fair. And even... No, I think that should probably stay. Yeah, I think that should probably stay there. Because we could... I don't know. It's a little space down here. We can technically go out a bit more. So we could do something like... A bit of a weirder structure, effectively. Like something like this could be an interesting play. That's going to block it there, I reckon. Yeah, you know what? I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. There's like a little space. I don't know what this could be, like a viewing space or even a bedroom or something. It could be something, right? And if we just add some pieces just so you get a bit more of an idea of some of these walls in here. Like if this was going to be a viewing area, we ideally want the glass one, which is going to be something like this. Okay. Now that's quite nice. I'm like liking this a lot. And if we went to the wall side, I think we want to do something along the lines of like these to base. Maybe. Or like these. What are we thinking here, guys? Are we thinking the flat against the wall ones? These are quite a nice base layer, but they don't exactly go up nicely. What are the other... Oh, we have these windows here, but they're almost too, like, blocking out. I guess this is the only bit where we can fully see out, so we probably should have these as, like, more of, like... I don't know, maybe this... Maybe we actually get rid of this, and maybe we actually just do this instead, like... Maybe we do some of these. Okay, wait a sec. I think we got, like, the smallest amount. Yeah, these are what we can look out with properly as well, I think will be nice. There's a nice little lookout area connected. I think this could look really sick. We are literally just getting through basalt, like plastone, like insane amounts very, very quickly. We are going to need to bring another generator over here, I reckon, to power this base, because what's it saying? We need another generator, basically, is pretty much what it's saying. Okay, well, let's use the rest of this plastone, and I think I was maybe out of this as well, so let's just grab some of this. Okay. So yeah, we've got this little weird down bit. We can work out the stuff later, I guess. I think this is just nice though, because that is, you can look out for a bit more. The question is, do we do a double? Or do we then maybe just do the... how do we want this to look is another question. It's another question indeed. Well, we can put some of these up a bit more, right? So they're kind of like getting a bit more of how it will want it to look. I've just got an idea of what I want to put up there as well now. What I want to put is what's going to look quite nice, I think, against this is the actual... I think it's this bit, this piece here. It looks nice inside like that, and it's going to match with those bits either side as well, I think. I think that's quite a nice way to go about it, and I think we possibly do the same for this as well, maybe? A little double action bit going on here, maybe? Is probably the call. I don't think we've got any walls that are just that kind of style, I don't think. No. Because that's just going to be... It's going to be disgusting anyway. Yeah, I reckon we do... Can you look at the Discord application? I've got that someone in. Yep, we can definitely have a look at that. Let's have a look. Members. Oh, we got 2 people. Okie dokie. Well, 2 new people accepted to the guild. There we go. Would you look at that? Okay, so let's go to the wills and maybe add more of this. Maybe it might be too much of this. Would it? Just a thought. Is it? I don't think it looks good. Only purely because of this rock. If this rock wasn't there, I think we could make it into like a little reading nook type theme, right? But because this is there, I don't think it needs. I don't think it can be that. I think I'm happy to do that, and then this is maybe plain wall here. I reckon it's probably the play for this one. Gotta go now, man. But see you later. No worries. Have a good one. I'll catch you later. So we are probably gonna run out very shortly anyway. But this is I'm kind of liking this. And then if we just did that there, and that goes up, we're literally out of granite there. Okay, so we're out of granite there. We're probably at, well, no, that's plastone as well. Okay, we're out of plastone. Which basically means we're out of building. Which we'll come back, we'll put a generator in here, and then I think we're calling it quits for this. I'll have a little fly around and get some other ideas of how this could look as well. But yeah, let's get another generator sorted over here. And let's see if we can put some other walls up that aren't Atreides real quick. Just for when we place this other wall and stuff down. Other stuff down. So let's just do like this here. Yeah. This is not meant to look good. It's literally just meant to just house a couple generators while when we're not online, basically. There we go. So we move this one in. Should be able to fit 2 in here, right? If we get the placement right. Can imagine another one going in there, right? Let's chuck. I don't know if this matters too much about being outside. I don't think it does at all. But we can just chuck that there for now. Let's have a little fly around. Just have a little browse. So I'm liking this entrance space here. I think this is a very nice bit for the ornithopter. That is kind of awkward because we did put the thing up to here, but I think that's probably, it makes sense too. It's just inside, but that's fine. We can make that look better. And then we go around here. These will be pillars at some point, which will look really nice. This is how far it can go out left and right, which is not bad. It would be nice if it could go out further, but that's fine. We have got this little hut over here as well, which gives it a little bit of character. We can put like a little rooftop on top of that bit as well. So that'll look quite nice. I think it's a nice little watch out area, a nice little space, you know. A nice little viewing platform. We can obviously put more pillars in there so we can make it look a bit like it fits in a bit more. And then we're probably going to have, actually, we do need a way up to this bit. So realistically, the bit that I said is going to be gens might actually not be gens. We'll have to see. We'll have to see as we go. But I'm always thinking maybe that doesn't be gens. And if we do, we're gonna fill these out. Waving kill chat for the new guy. I'll do a little welcome. Do my standard welcome message. I think that'll look kind of nice. Yeah, we got a lot of work to be done here. But then we can have another bit over here sticking out. Another little area, platform area. Well, this platform can, in theory, continue. And then at some point we go down here and we make this area useful as well. And work out how this this ends up being a proper base. But it's nice because you see Spice Point from here. You can't see other base, but that's fine. It's a bit closer to Spice Point, this one. World shout, there you go. Not bad. I have my thing turned off actually, so there you go. Cool. Cool. Okay, decent. Yeah, I think this can look funky. We might even end up having like another bit actually which comes out over here because we could do that more. Like triangle bit, because I know we have got quite a bit of space to be used up there as well. So that is always potential. I do like currently, I think, the current vibe of it. And as we go and expand it and build it up higher, I think that's going to look cool. But I think the fact that we've got a whole pillar secured there is a very nice thing. And we've got those that bottom pillar bit as well. It should look a beautiful base. It might need quite a bit of rework on that bad boy, but you know, we'll get there eventually. So let's grab another generator. And we'll grab some fuel cells. And then we'll chuck that down and basically just call it there for the day, to be fair, I think. Won't be streaming, unfortunately, this weekend, over the weekend as we are out. But we'll be streaming on Monday like usual as well. And then probably not from next week, but maybe the week after. Potentially we'll start doing like another stream, which will just be another game as well. Obviously, we still want to keep the whole DUNE stuff going. But we want to, like, you know, we don't want to get sick of DUNE too much. But we still, obviously, will be playing DUNE during the week as well. And there'll be times where I'll be playing it and not streaming it. But there'll definitely be, we're streaming it at least once a week, definitely. At least once a week on DUNE Awakening. So let's chuck some of this stuff into some of these. And let's grab the... I think it is just scrap metal, basically, for what we want. We want to go into the basic things. Salvage metal is what we're going to need, so that's fine. So let's get some... Wait, did it say how much? It did. I just forgot how much it said. We need 45. So let's maybe grab 45. Yeah. And I'm thinking we grab the rest fuel cells, just to chuck in fuel cells as well. And then, so yeah, let's grab some fuel cells from this base. And no form, I don't hate this base. It needs a bit of a rework from the outside. I will rework that at some point. But it's nice to have another little base location and mess about with that. I think I'll be once I've built the base, at least the outside and the look of the base, and like it's powered and stuff, I'll be happy. It doesn't need to have anything in it for now. It can literally be empty. But it's just more of like claiming that space, right? So let's go in here real quick and refuel. So currently we'll power down in 1 day. Sorry. Okay, well that needs to be looked at. I might have to check and see why we're powering down in 1 day. Because that doesn't seem good. It might be some of the wind turbines at above, potentially, are low on lubricant. And I think we do have quite a lot of lubricant, so I might just be going in and refilling them. So let's have a little look outside, see what the situation is. I believe it'll be low on lubricant, and that's all it is. That's full. Is it some other ones down here maybe? Let's have a look at this one. That's full as well. Why are we powering down? Can't be the generators. We've got too many fuel cells. It's got to be one of these. It's got to be. That's full. That's full. Ah, this is the power thing, isn't it? So it is the wind turbine directional, which is, I think, causing us the issue. Because these are all fine. So this needs... We're going to be off for a little bit, so we probably should make sure this survives for us. Industrial grade lubricant. Okay. I thought we had maybe some in my chest for some reason. But, oh, okay, Matt's taken out. That's fine. Oh, God. A couple of glitches there. Let's have a little look around, see what that could possibly be. I would be surprised if we didn't have any, but I think it would have said if we did. And just to put in the slot for us. It's fine. I'm sure we can make some. I'm sure it's not like going to be horrendous, but... Yeah, so we got a lot of the low grade stuff. It might just be what we're sitting on right now. Is a load of low grade. There was a bit more plasteel in there, but that's fine. We can leave that in there for now. Let's go and have a little look then. And just see what we can... how many we can make of the industrial size ones. So, industrial grade lubricant, 5 spice residue, not a bad issue. Silicone, fuel cells, water. So, it's what, 1 per... 1 makes 10. I didn't quite see how many we had in there. So, it's not too much of an issue, I think, for this. I think we'll maybe make 5 in terms of this, right? And just see how that gets us going. See what that's like. Yeah, I don't hate this base. I think from the inside it's good. It's decent. It does what it needs to do, right? The other base will be more for looks, I think, rather than practicality, which is this base. This base will be more practical, I reckon. The other base will be more stylish, more cooler looking, I reckon. Okay. So, if we have a little look in this currently has 34 in it. We deposit another 10. That's 2 days. So we'll just wait for these things to load in then. And then we'll just keep depositing the rest of them. At least that will stack us for like the weekend, right? While we're away and stuff, which will be decent. That's all we need basically to keep us going while we're away. I'm sure Matt will come on and do this regardless anyway, but it's good. He won't have to worry about rushing back for our base to get shut down anytime soon, right? Which is always nice. And they're not bad. Spice residue's not too much of a hassle either. It's not a big deal. So put 2 of them. Yeah, this will be the 3rd one. And then we want to do like 2 more, I think is what we've got on us. So that'll bring us to like 4 days and something, right? 4 days and a bit. 4 days and 9 hours or something along those lines, roughly. I'm not sure exactly how many hours it is per one. We could work it out, but I cannot be asked right now at midnight. To be frank with you. To be frank. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Another 10, and there's 1 more. Yeah, one more pack of 10, and then that keeps us going for 4 days, which is decent. That's decent. We'll be back on Monday anyway, so that's absolutely fine. And then we'll go to the we need to go to our other base first. Actually, let's not forget about that. Okay, cool. So that's 4 days, 15 hours. We'll be back well in time for that, so that's not an issue at all. Let's go back to this base real quick. And we will put down the generator. Add some fuel cells to it. And then go and chill. Gotta sleep. Catch you next time. No stress, man. Have a good one. I'll catch you later. I am about to sleep as well myself, so I fully get that. Thanks for the Echo Lab stuff. That was good fun. And yeah, hopefully we'll get to do some more PvP ones where they aren't as taken next time. That was a good laugh anyway, regardless. Get some more stuff going. Get some more members added, which is always nice to see, that's for sure. Expanding the guild. Expanding the base locations, as always. Is this 2 FPS over here? Could be. Could be someone else just looking at the base. I feel like it might be 2 FPS. If he fires rockets, it's 2 FPS. It's probably 2 FPS. Hello.
It can.
How's it going?
Going. I just saw this. Gonna go help the new guild guy.
Oh yeah. I was like, oh
I assume this is yours.
yeah. I really enjoy building bases, so I was like, let me just build another base for no reason.
New main guild base.
I haven't really planned this one out yet. I was just like, I'll have a play around and I'll work out what I end up using this for. It's like maybe a main guild base. Maybe it's like a center where I can store a lot of the new recruit stuff. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. All right. I have to go make this guy armor.
No stress. Good stuff, man. I'll catch you later. Right, let's chuck in another gen into this. Ooh, I swear we had it a second ago. Oh. There we go. There we go. Deposit those in there. That's 8 days or whatever it is. That is 5 days, which is fine. This will keep this space alive and safe. If we've got any more jet, if we did do it, yeah, we did. Okay, that's fine. We'll chuck those in as well. Cool. That works for now, I think. I think roughly. I think that'll be a nice landing space there. It'll be nice and big. Because mainly it's going to be scouts and assaults. I can't really imagine anyone bringing any carries in here. There's not a need for it. Again, we'll work out the exact rooms and stuff, but I think it would be cool. I'm almost thinking maybe this goes into like the main, like a main hallway or something. I don't know. I need to work out stuff. I might end up redesigning fully like a lot of this. We'll just see as we go. We'll just keep building, keep going, and just see how stuff turns out. And just, you know, I might do some planning off screen, off stream, and off screen, off both of them basically, and just see how we get on. Come up with some ideas, have a little look at some stuff, get some ideas online, get some inspiration, and just see what we like the look of, see what kind of would fit our base. I think the front bit definitely needs to be an inside bit for storage for like the ornithopter and the assaults, and because it's not really going to be carriers and stuff, I think that would suit that area quite well. I do want to do some sort of triangle shape to it. I do also, so that's one thing I do want to add. I do want to make sure there's an access point down below. That's another thing I do want to add. I do want to add a big, nice, I'm not say like meeting room, but like a big room in there as well, like an office space as well. Just some nice stuff, and like maybe like a load of apartments and stuff. We can definitely expand. Like we can work out how we do stuff as well in the base. It doesn't have to all be open and connected and stuff. We'll work it out as we go. I think it does make sense for that big pillar for it all to be in one big area, but we'll see as we play anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed the stream. We've been to the deep desert. We have... Why have we got so much scrap on us? Holy Why is that? Okay, not sure why. We've been to the deep desert earlier on, to the first Echo Lab, which is cool for the PvE stuff. And then we joined with some of the guys later on to do some of the PvE Echo Labs and some of the PvP ones. Unfortunately, the PvP ones were done already, but that's fine. Bound to happen as we play, and as you know, the changes have happened. A lot more people are going out into the deep desert, so that's fair enough. Took some nice screenshots. Had some concerning times where I thought I was going to get killed by that Harkonnen carrier. Was not paying attention, but we're alive to say about the day. But risky stuff. Other than that, done a little bit of base building, a little bit of concepts. We might end up completely wiping it and like redoing it from scratch. We'll just see how we go. We'll see how we go. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed the stream regardless anyway. Hope you have a good rest of your evening, day, morning, afternoon, whatever it is, whatever time it is for you guys. I hope you do enjoy it. And I'll catch you in the next YouTube video or next stream on Monday. Have a good one. Peace out.